Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Sunday, fun day. Sunday. Forgot what day it was. Hey, Travis. Welcome in, y'all. Hey, Verna. Hey, Andrea. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Peasy. Hey, Bailey Dawn. Welcome in. Hello to all my favorite people. Hello, Kathy. Thrilla Vanilla. That's right, baby. Hey, honey. Welcome in, everybody. This is my okay. Really share that out because uh, I don't have as many followers on this account, so not everybody's on live or is going to get notifications. So if you guys could possibly do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Then we'll get into our Diava SmackDown song and get into some conversations, hopefully. Here we go. She signs on every day for waiting for MAGA to enter the door. Whether this and that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got fire. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gem of the Jew. With Magus in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin to fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Keep tapping, y'all. Get me on the For You page. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That is for you, MAGA, especially you MAGA men, the most emotional creatures to ever walk the planet. Oh my God. Hey, Monk Care. Hi, Granny. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. So glad that you guys chose to spend your Sunday with me. Of all the different choices that you had, you're here with me, and I really do appreciate that, guys. Thanks, Lubes. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. If you voted for Kamala Harris, you should be tapping that screen, The only way to keep us up on the For You page is to interact with the live, whether it's tapping, gifting, commenting, just all kinds of interaction keeps us up on the For You page so we can drive some conversations in. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. Dean, are you wanting to come up? I gave you an invite. Hey, Ohio guy.
Great photo, isn't it? Dean, if you're on a computer, that might be why you're not coming up. You have to be on a phone, like a cell phone. You can't join a live on a computer. Gruff. And if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, not that Dana. I haven't heard that. I mean, I'm glad you're feeling better. Not sure what you had, but I'm glad you're feeling better. Well, I don't know what to tell you, my friend, because I'll invite you one more time. See if it'll let you come up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's chat. I am looking for Trump voters. If you voted for Donald Trump, I don't know why either. Not on this account. He doesn't have to. No, that's only on my. It's only on my main account that for some reason it makes people have to follow me to come up on the panel. I have no idea why. It's so stupid. 3 rats. Why don't you request up? Lubes, I think you're friendly. That might have been a tapping error. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Update your TikTok app in the App Store. Aw, Pink, I'm sorry. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, I have another background. You want to see what else I have? Which other one I have? Need help carrying that? Nah, it's empty. Trump's healthcare plan he hasn't managed to come up with in 10 years. Empty promises as usual. That perfect healthcare plan that was coming in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Then, did you guys see what the White House posted? Y'all, the official White House. Wait for it. Are you ready? CC to Democrats. Hate, 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 double hate, loathe entirely. The illegals that stole health care. First of all, the people who made the Grinch need to sue him for stealing their intellectual property. Blaming undocumented immigrants for health care is dirty work because it's not even true. So these people are fucking unhinged. This is crazy. This is so racist. They are so disgusting. Oh my God. Waltz, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
30, New York.
Okay. What did you say in the comment section that got you an invite?
I basically said that Donald Trump was saved by God.
What a horrible God! Then, so he saved Trump. He saved Trump. He saved. Hey! I don't allow men to speak over me, and I'm speaking. So you're going to say that God saved Trump, who is a fucking adulterer, a criminal, a con man, over a man, a firefighter who was there at the rally with his wife and kids and chose to take his life instead? And you're
said that. What's all those faces about? Can you not comprehend what I said?
I heard what you said. You make no goddamn sense.
Oh, it makes a lot of sense.
No.
If that bullet was an inch to the right, he would not be here doing all the amazing things he's doing right now.
Oh, that's a shame.
We can only say that's one person, one entity in the universe could have done that.
Nope.
That's the Lord above.
Nope. Sky Daddy doesn't exist. Can you think of any other reason why it didn't happen? It just didn't happen, right?
Well, that's just your belief. I believe different.
That was just a bad shot, not God, honey. Like, if you truly believe that, you're sick. It's delusional.
No, I'm not sick.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Maybe Satan. Maybe Satan saved him.
Would you like to speak about the illegals who stole healthcare?
Sure, but in a moment. But if maybe Satan saved him to keep him doing destructive things and going against our Constitution and taking us into a totalitarian, more like authoritarianism. Maybe it was Satan.
So you don't believe in God, but
to keep the evil going.
Is that what you are? So it makes sense if you are.
To keep the evil going.
So you believe in Satan?
I'm just saying. I'm giving you another hypothetical.
No, you said that it was probably Satan.
Maybe.
You don't believe in God, but you believe in Satan.
Maybe.
Okay, well you're a Satanist. Sort of from your position, it makes a lot of sense.
I'm not a Satanist.
Well, you said, did you just say that maybe it was Satan that saved him?
I said, what if it was Satan that saved him to keep the destruction of our country going?
Well, why would you say that if you don't believe Satan exists? Hello? Are you still there?
You know, it was just a hypothetical, my guy. Anyway, we could talk about healthcare. Go ahead.
Okay, got you for that. Okay. So you know, when the illegals are here,
undocumented. There's no such thing as illegal human beings. Otherwise, Donald Trump is illegal then because he committed crimes. That makes him illegal.
Reading what you post.
This is from the White House, not my post. This is the White House posted this.
Well, I'm just reading that.
Right. Well, in my live, we call them undocumented. Undocumented.
Their status can be illegal.
They're undocumented.
Well, I'm gonna say
There's no such thing as illegal human beings.
Your status can be illegal.
Nope, their status would be undocumented.
No, it could be illegal. Are you legally here or illegally here?
It means undocumented.
No, but it's just the word you're going to choose.
It's documented or undocumented.
You can't tell me I can't use my word because it makes sense.
Well, not in my life.
Okay, so
You're not.
Get beyond
No, because I don't allow. No, I don't allow dehumanizing language. And if you're going to call human beings illegals, then you can find another fucking live. But I don't allow people to dehumanize immigrants the way you're doing. The legal term is undocumented. The human term is undocumented migrants. Okay? Don't use dehumanizing language. They're human beings. By calling them illegals in these type of terms is meant to dehumanize them. So when this administration does horrific things to them, you think they deserve it.
I'm speaking of their status in this country.
Undocumented is the status.
Illegal is also true.
Okay. Not on my life. I already told you. I know you guys don't like to follow rules or consent. I said, no, don't talk on that. I mean, you can fuck off. Goodbye. David, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 58 in Florida. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
53, Florida.
Cool.
Born and bred. I've lived here my entire life, all 53 years. Y'all, we have a flash goal. I need 40 different people to send one ice cream, please. No Bobo. What did you want to add to that conversation? Hopefully not, because I didn't really go anywhere. What did you want to talk about?
talk about the illegal healthcare thing.
Okay, but you're going to call them undocumented, correct?
Wait a minute. Well, you wrote that. I'm just reading what you
I didn't write it. This is on the fucking White House Twitter page. Keep up with it. That's not my term. I'm doing this because they're racist pieces of shit. But don't refer to them. But don't refer to them when you're speaking to me as illegals. You can call them undocumented. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, don't you think undocumented people deserve free healthcare?
They don't get it. So, what's your point?
Well, that's not what I asked. I said, don't you think they deserve it?
I think all human beings deserve health care. Yes. However, in this country, it is against the law for undocumented immigrants to get health insurance in this country. They're not eligible for the Affordable Care Act. They're not eligible for Medicaid. They're not eligible for anything.
I'm saying to you, don't you think that's unfair?
No, because they're human beings.
That's what I'm saying. The undocumented people should get health care. They should get free health care.
I didn't say free. I didn't say free health care, but yes, I think everyone in America should get free health care. I think we should have universal health care for everybody.
I agree 100%. Do you have...
But they don't get it right now, so...
Yeah, everyone should get free health care. Do you have... I think doctors should work for freaking free, in my opinion.
Well, no, that's stupid.
Why?
Because they go to school for 12 years, go into $500,000 debt, student loans and shit. They should get paid for their expertise. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, but healthcare should be free.
I'm not playing your games. This is stupid. I need one more ice cream cone for the flash goal so we can knock that out real quick. Your argument is it's a disingenuous argument and it's silly and I'm not going to entertain it. So if you want to get to a real point, then I'll entertain you.
Because you just said healthcare should be free.
I didn't. Okay, healthcare should be free to the taxpayers. Our tax money, but I don't allow men to speak over me. Don't and make all these fucking noises. Okay. So I just put a ball gag in your mouth, which you probably like it, but don't make noises. That's stupid. Our tax dollars should go towards paying for us to have health care. Medicare for all. Medicare is already set up. All we do is instead of billing private companies, Cigna, Blue Cross, Aetna, all these different health insurance companies, Medicare gets billed. The doctors get paid, the nurses get paid, the hospitals get paid, and we don't have to come out of pocket for deductibles, co-pays, all of that nonsense. Use our tax dollars for us. Instead of giving more money to Elon Musk and to Jeff Bezos and all the other billionaires to buy another fucking yacht. So healthcare should be free for us, but it's not free because it's our tax dollars. We're still paying with our tax dollars. So get off the disingenuous argument.
Do you pay into Medicare currently?
We all do.
Okay. Do you collect Medicare?
No.
Why not?
I'm not old enough.
Oh, then why are you paying for it?
Okay, I'm dropping you. You're a fucking disingenuous person. So gross. Just get the fuck out of here. Of course, he's from fucking Florida. Fucking idiots. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. So fucking ignorant. Disingenuous argument. So stupid. Because that's not how Medicare works. Stupid fuck. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. My God, they're all so dumb. Yeah, Dimical, that's true. Absolutely. Canadian here. The U.S. is a third world country. Yep. Jesus Christ. What is a ball gag? The thing I put in your mouth. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. 58-year-old man asking me what a ball gag is. Dude's led a vanilla life. Vanilla. Today's the last day. Today's the 14th day of on my main account. So hopefully by tomorrow, if they've taken off the warning. Don't worry about what I'm into, big boy. Not you. That's for one thing. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I see all my little haters. Oh, man. But thank you for the engagement. I'll take it. We got a bunch of kids. 6, 7, glizzy gobbler. I mean, like, seriously. I don't argue with libs. Good. Nobody cares about you anyway. Literally nobody cares what you have to say. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. But yes, this is a real post from the White House. Real post from the White House. Any of my mods over here, any of my mods for YouTube, if you guys could go over to YouTube and help out here. We got some crazies over here. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump and you want to call in and debate me, you may do that as well. The number is in the thing, but I'll put it in the chat one more time if you want to call in. Y'all would not believe what happened yesterday. You guys would not believe what happened yesterday. At 11:45 last night, I get a call. And I answer. It called twice. And I was like, I'm not gonna answer. But they kept calling back. I thought, oh no, maybe it's a an emergency or something. So I picked it up. And it was some guy. He's like, do you want to talk about Trump? I'm like, at 11:45? No. I said, so I'm like, call back between 4 and 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, but I'm not talking to you at 11 o'clock at night. So I hung up and he called back like 8 times until I had to finally just block his number. I was like, what the fuck? People are weird as shit. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. My God. It's probably David. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on out. Probably because he was watching my video on replay. Shouldn't you be on Facebook? No. Who the hell uses Facebook? No, I do not give out my real number. Of course not. I'm not stupid. Not stupid. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I don't know what it is with egg farts, but we have a bunch of kids in here that are, being ridiculous. So, but thanks for the engagement. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on. Why don't you call in, Lisa? Oh, YouTube, yes. Tons of them. Bye. This isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. CC Democrats. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am debating Trump voters over on TikTok, but I also have a number. If you voted for Trump, you could call in and debate me on here as well. You calling in from the live stream? Hello? Calling in from the live stream? King, how did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely, I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
28, Arizona.
What do you want?
Yeah, I'm just wondering how many photos were there released? Was it like 18,000, 19,000 photos?
The estate gave the House Oversight Committee, I believe, 19,000 photos, and but they didn't release that many though, like to the public.
They didn't release. So how many photos did they release out of the 19,000 photos?
Huh?
How many did they release from the 19,000 photos?
I think 19. You can just go look.
I know. What I'm wondering, why did they just release only a small portion of the total photos?
Because these are their children victims. They can't just release them all. Some of them are very disturbing. That they said they can't release to the public because it re-victimizes these children all over again. Do you want to see you want to see CSAM?
No, you can block those things out.
Not always.
Yeah, all you gotta do is see the
Well, your sick, twisted ass mind might want to see them, but I promise you, the rest of us don't want to see the children being.
No, I get it. No, me too.
Touched.
I get it. No, and I agree with you. I get it. But why? So they only released the photos that pertain to Trump. No one else.
No, they didn't. There was Steve Bannon. There was Alan Dershowitz. There was Woody Allen. There was a whole bunch of people. Yeah, it wasn't just Trump. I think Bill Gates.
Oh, Bill Gates was in it too.
Huh? Yeah, Bill Gates.
So why are we so hyper-focused on Donald Trump and some photos?
He is the sitting president of the United States, being implicated and named multiple times for doing these things to children. That's a fucking problem. Why isn't it a problem for you?
Well, you're saying doing these things to children. What are they doing? What is he doing?
They're not having Bible study or playing tiddlywinks or Uno.
Well, I mean, you're assuming that, right?
What was Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein is Jeffrey Epstein.
Right. What did he do? He trafficked girls, right? So they were doing things to children.
I mean, you can't say that for 100%.
I know that for 100% fact. Yes, I can. Because the victims have said so.
If you went to a party that had alcohol and you went there, could I say 100% you drank alcohol at that party?
Okay, this is disingenuous. You want to stick your head in the sand? Go right ahead. You guys will defend him no matter what. This is King E right here. My mama always taught me that you are the company you keep. Choose your friends wisely. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I know he goes on Brian's all the time. I see him. So guess what? You walk like a duck, quack like a duck. You're not a fucking donkey. You're a motherfucking duck. You're not friends with somebody for over 15 years and don't know what they do. And the emails come out and say he knows what they do because he asked Ghislaine Maxwell to stop. You guys are like 5-10 second Tom from 50 First Dates. You've got like a 10-second memory. Those fucking emails just came out a few weeks ago, where he literally said it's in the email. We know Clinton's in it. Put him in jail. We don't give a fuck. Oh my God. I just got bananaed. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Here we go. See if I get. See how long it takes. Always, every day. Every day. Well, anyway, while we're waiting to see if I win my appeal, make sure you do your thumbs up over here. Oh, yeah, they're triggered, Electric Elshar. You better damn believe it. Every day. Yesterday it was like 3 times. But, hey, if you're over here on YouTube or on Twitch and you want to call in and you voted for Trump, if you're over on Twitch or if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can sign up on Twitch with your Amazon Prime account, subscribe to me, and Jeff Bezos has to pay for the subscription instead of you. Give me that Bezos money, baby. Every day. This is every day. Making homemade cinnamon rolls right now. Listen to you. Oh, Libra girl, nice. Yummy. Yum, yum. Hi, Cola Bolo. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'm waiting to see if I win my appeal. If not, I'll go back up on my next backup account. You're making candied pecans? Oh, yum. First time making them? Nice. I've made cinnamon rolls so many times. My mom made them every year for Christmas. Can I like the live here? I'm new to Twitch. I don't know. So I am bananaed right now. I'm waiting to see if I win my appeal. Appeal approved. I'm going back live. They do this every day, try to get me knocked down. That's when you know you're doing something right. All right. I'm on Diavatalks 3.0. I won my appeal. We're back. All right, y'all got to tap me back up on the For You page. I won my appeal. Of course. Oh, they are lactose intolerant for sure. How are you calling in for the live stream?
Yes, I
am. Okay. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
Yeah, Zach. I would say Zach and Tissy.
Huh?
Tissy.
50?
There's a bit of lag going on here. What the fuck?
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You calling in for the live stream?
Yes, this is Zach again.
Okay, how old are you?
23. I said that, but I think there's lag going on.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
I am 23.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What did you want to talk about?
It's I want to ask a statement, and it's kind of want to ask if if I'm the asshole in the situation the other day, and it's other parts of the question to you. I was having a debate with one of my buddies a while back, maybe 2-3 days ago, and we got on the discussion about people coming over illegally, and he made a comment saying that no one should be able to come regardless. Well, I say that, well, I think they should, as long as, they, not criminals or any of that sorts.
I agree.
And
They should come here because they're a net positive on our country.
Oh, I know what's going on. Let's try. I think what's going on, I think it's the live stream what's confusing me and messing me up. I'm sorry. Can you hear me just fine?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure. But anyway, so I heard you said something, but can you please repeat that?
I said I believe that anyone should be allowed to come here because they're a net positive on society. They pay into the GDP, they pay into the economy, they pay into Medicare, which they never get to get out. They pay into, all kinds of services in this country that they don't ever get to utilize. That keeps it solvent for us. So I think that immigration is great for the country. And I think what they need to do, like what Reagan did, and the people that are already here that have not committed any crimes, they're just living their life, should be given amnesty to stay.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I believe people, as long as they're not criminals, like known criminals or any of that sort, I believe that they should come to the United States and get citizenship. I believe if they commit heinous crimes, like rape, murder,
there's certain things you can't
say.
There's certain words you can't say. Be careful for me. But Donald Trump doesn't feel that way, and he's demonizing all immigrants and kidnapping them off the streets and throwing them into internment camps. He's not even deporting them back to their home countries. He's just imprisoning them, and it's inhumane and it's barbaric.
Yeah, I will say I'm one of the people where I don't agree with everything 100% on Trump.
This is pretty major.
Person,
This is pretty major. This is pretty major what he's doing.
Yes, ma'am. I do believe that. I believe it could be done a little differently, a bit better. But I will say that it's kind of the way it's like I believe it's a bit excessive, but I believe it's somewhat necessary. At least for the gang members.
It's not necessary. 70% of the people that they have put in these detention centers have committed 0 crimes, not a single one.
I'm not sure about that statistic. I'm not calling you a liar, but
just
that's
look it
something
up.
I have to
Just look it up.
check myself.
Look it up.
Oh, I will. I'm just saying, ma'am. I'm not here to argue or anything like that. Just here to have a civil discussion is all.
Then why did you vote for him?
The reason why I voted for him was because at the time I don't vote for parties. At the time, I vote based on the lesser poisons. Between this person and that person, I would rather vote for someone who's evil.
What was evil? What was evil about Kamala Harris?
I'm not a really big fan of Kamala, to be.
Her name is Kamala, or you can just say Harris if you can't say her name properly.
Okay.
What was the lesser of two evils? What made her evil that you couldn't vote for her? Because I guarantee you that she wouldn't be kidnapping people off the streets, and the ACA subsidies wouldn't be going away, where 20 million people are going to lose access to their affordable health care. And I guarantee you that all of this violating of the Constitution that Donald Trump is doing, she wouldn't have done. So what made her evil?
Well, one reason I didn't vote for it is because I didn't necessarily like how before the elections and everything, I didn't like how necessarily tell people, that come on in without doing due diligence and checking people.
That doesn't make any. I don't even know what you said. It didn't make any sense at all. I don't know what you said at all to even have a response.
What? Did you not hear me? Am I lagging or something?
I heard your mouth moving and words coming out, but it didn't make any sense.
What I said was that Kamala Harris, before the elections, when Biden was still in office,
she was vice president.
She did the thing. Yes, when she was running for president, also, but I didn't like how necessarily she was telling people just to come on in, that the door was open, and I don't think that.
She completely the opposite of what you're saying. You're absolutely lying. She never, ever, ever said that. She went on TV and specifically said, do not come here. It's too dangerous. Do not come here. She went on TV and said, do not come here.
Well, wouldn't that be also just, kind of message to tell people who want to live a better life in America the legal way, at least?
Oh, fuck off. So because she told them not to come here, well, isn't that bad? Because don't they want to come to America for a better life? Oh, fuck off. You can't have it both ways. Oh, my God. Jesus fucking Christ. No, he did not. My God. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, tap, 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 tap the screen. If you guys want to help support my live, I would really, really appreciate it. Cash App, Venmo is the best way to support me. But we do have our live gift goal up here too going. If you guys would help work on that, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, tapping the screen is the other way you can help. So keep us up on the For You page and drive some people in. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over on YouTube or Twitch, you can call in. That was the most disingenuous argument about Kamala Harris. Well, if she told them not to come here, wasn't that mean? Because they just want to come for a better life? Fuck all the way off. When you have Donald Trump kidnapping people off the streets, fuck off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Mr. Man, Texas, I believe, is a friendly. We are back, a PZ. Live a beggar, get a hobby poo. Learn English, please. Begging would be alms for the poor. Please, I can't feed my children. Please give me all your money. That's begging. I said, if you want to support my live, you can. It's optional. I don't know why you go. Not subscribe on YouTube. You have to subscribe on Twitch using your Amazon Prime account. And Bezos will pay the subscription fee for me instead of you. It's one way of supporting me without having to cost you a penny. Mission accomplished, just wasting 6 minutes of your time. Okay. I'm here for 3 hours. It doesn't matter. You're not wasting any time. You just showed your ignorance, Zach. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Not wasting my time. I am here for the time. I have 3 whole hours, so. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. I invited you up, JK. Why are you so scared? Oh, JoJo wants an invitation. Come on up, JoJo. Come on up, lefty loonies. If you mean highly educated and intelligent, call me whatever you want. But I am on the right side of history, and you are wrong.
Voted for the sniffer.
I voted for Kamala Harris.
For the sniffer.
Nope, she wasn't a sniffer.
You like people who sniff people.
I'd rather people sniff people than diddle children.
Nobody did that.
Sure.
You voted for a sniffer.
I didn't vote for a sniffer, thank you.
For open borders.
Nope. Our borders are.
For the alphabet mafia.
Can you tell me what? Wait a minute. Cut it out. You're just gonna go down the whole list and just be a complete fucking bigot, homophobe piece of shit.
Voted for.
How old are you?
Old enough to be your dad.
How old are you?
Old enough to be your dad.
Okay, I ask everyone because you have to be over 18. So if you want to answer, fuck off. It's just that fucking simple. You voted for a sniffer. You sound like a 12-year-old. My apologies to 12-year-olds. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous. You voted for a convicted felon out on parole, right? Dulce, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
53, I'm in Florida.
Okay.
I just wish we could all just get along, you know, and stop
Nope.
arguing.
Nope.
Why?
No, absolutely not. Because you have voted against human rights, educational rights, science, math, education for our children. You voted specifically against my children who are special needs because they just abolished the Department of Education, which made sure that children, you will not speak over me. I do not allow men to speak over me. I have special needs kids specifically with autism, and they just gutted out the program that made sure that children with autism got the federal loans and grants needed for these schools to make sure that they got the education that they deserved. Oh, yeah. Run away. We got us another runner. We are not ever going to come together with you, ever. All right. I guess I'm going to have to moderate my own YouTube. States like red states like mine in Florida, Ron DeSantis, that just came out that $35 million to go to education for children was siphoned into by Ron DeSantis. So you can't trust red states to do anything by their citizens. If you voted for Donald Trump, all JoJo had to do was tell me his age. He wants to be a whiny baby bitch. That's fine. He's just a fucking bigot. That's all. Hold on, Libra. Oh, I can't make you a mod while I'm live. So disgusting. Red states don't care about public education. Red states don't care about poor people. Of course, JoJo says he's a Christian. Oh my God. He has a fucking Bible verse. Of course, you're a fake ass Christian. Get the hell out of here. You're disgusting. You're absolute dog water. Get the fuck out of here. Fake Christian alert. I bet he went to church today. Sitting in the pews this morning, saying, our God is an awesome God, he reigns. Fuck the immigrants, fuck poor people. That's what MAGA Christians do. Ain't not a goddamn Christian thing about them. Okay, Piggy. No, they went to church this morning and then stopped at Cracker Barrel on their way home, abused their wait staff, and then come to TikTok to be holier than thou and then be homophobic and racist. Already got y'all clocked. I was raised with you people. I know exactly who you are. And you're not Jesus Christians. You're Republican Jesus Christians, not Jesus of Nazareth. Just because you go to church every Sunday doesn't make you a Christian any more than me standing in my garage makes me a car. Using Christianity to cover your evilness. That's right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You cannot be a true follower of Christ and vote for Donald Trump. They're incompatible with logic. Trump owns you. Trump, no man owns me, bitch. No man ever will. That's your patriarchal, Trump owns you, like women are fucking property. You're probably 10. Talking a big game. Yeah, today's Republicans are not Christians, not at all. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. What you doing? What you doing? I'm in fucking Florida. My kids are screwed. Actually not, because I homeschool them. I wouldn't send them to school in this state. Must got me fucked up. Even though I'm a native Floridian. Ava's watching TV in a different room. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. I'm looking for Trump voters. If you voted for Donald Trump, box up. I'm waiting for you. There's 500 people in here, not a single one of you requesting up. Why might that be? You thank God at home, not church. It still doesn't make you a Christian. You do hateful things and you use God's name to do evil and to use it to be homophobic and racist. You ain't a Christian. No way. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. If you guys want to help support my live, I do have Cash App Venmo right there on the screen. Anything is appreciated. Nothing is expected. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I don't know what you're waiting for. Also, if you're on YouTube, you can do super chats, super stickers. I think you can do what they call on Twitch is bits. Since I'm monetized now. I do. I have 4 kids. The misogyny over here is reeking. She said, you got kids? What man in his right mind would ever? Would never be a MAGA man. Patrick, thank you. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 100 the coins. Oh my gosh, 7 times, 8 times. Holy moly, thank you. Thank you for all the coins or I think they're called coins on YouTube. I'm so sorry. Libra, thank you for the little happy poop. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Thank you for the happy poop. What man is ever in his right mind? True. Sharky, thank you. Dave, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the clutch, Libra girl. Patrick, thank you for the happy poop. I appreciate all the gifts, y'all. I appreciate the support so much. You guys don't know how much I appreciate it. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. The happy poop is hilarious. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you want to call in, I put the number in the chat, even though it's in my description. If you voted for Donald Trump and you want to call in, please feel free. I put the number in the chat again. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. So please hit that guest request if you voted for Trump. If I don't get anybody up here soon, I might just have to do a restart real quick. But I like this one too. Hold on. We never wrote a rule against electing felons. We mistakenly assumed America wouldn't be that stupid. Oh, I know. CBS can kick rocks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only to have a conversation with. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request and come on up. I invited you. Nothing to see here. Come on up. They are very, very quick to chirp in the comment sections, but have zero spine or backbone when I ask them to come up. Just curious. I don't see other question. Oh, are you ever been married? Yes. Of course. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Otherwise, I'm going to do a quick restart. Patrick, thank you for the clapping seal. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So weird how all these men on keep always want to know if I've been married. Of course. I am still legally married today. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We women only have value to them if we've been picked. Exactly. Exactly. Like, oh, no man picked you? Bitch, I'm hoping no other man picks me ever again. I am so good with never being picked again. Like, I'm living for the single life. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Do what I want. Whenever I want. Don't have to. Yeah. No. Women are single by choice. Men are not. That's why they think there's something inherently wrong or something if you don't have a man. It's like, no, we choose to be single. Men don't. Miss Lynette, I am too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I might have to do a restart. I'm losing people because there's nothing going on. So, Franco, that's funny. Might do a quick restart because I've lost like 60. I'm down like 70 viewers just in like 5 minutes. So I think it's because there's no conversations being had. So let me go ahead and just do a quick restart. I'll be right back. Oh, I'll wait, Chris. You just sent me a bunch of SpongeBob, so I'll wait 1 second so this go through. I am going to do a restart right now, but I'll wait. This guy gave me a lot of gifts, so I gotta wait. That would be mean to just in the middle of his gifting. Thank you so much, Chris. That was very nice of you. I really do appreciate it. All right, now I'm going to do a quick restart. Love you guys. Be right back. I'm going to do a background that'll really piss them off. They hate this one, gets them riled up every time because they're so easy to rile up. Ready to sweep me off my feet? I'm just a little salty right now with men. Always fighting with the rectangle. Always fighting with the rectangle. There we go. Ah! As soon as I got it. Damn it. All right, y'all. This one always pisses them off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. They get super, super, super. What do you mean we're a threat? They get really angry. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Tap that screen. Tap that screen. I am back. Absolutely. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back, y'all. Tap me. Hey, Muncha. Y'all tap me right back up on that For You page if you would, please. Tap me right back up on that For You page so we can get some conversation going today. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Dark Angel. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Oh. Looking for the Trump voters. Anybody in here? Trump voter, looky here, looky here. Lunch lady arms. It's okay. It's all good. They think these insults are bothering me, and I literally, you might as well tell me I'm wearing glasses. They have the same effect. Timo, I'm not bringing you up. I don't do. This is a political live. Thank you, Francho. Oh yeah, Bondi Beach in Australia. That was pretty something. I tackled that bitch, took that gun away. It was great. Exactly, Maureen. I'm like, I love when Trump supporters mock me, call me ugly, call me fat, call me old, call me all those things. I'm like, yes, that means they're not attracted to me at all. No. Oh my goodness, Chris and Electric Al Shar. Thank you so much. You guys absolutely smashed out my goal. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. I know. They don't usually allow weapons in Australia at all. It was a very heinous thing that they did, but that guy was a hero. He saved a lot of lives, a lot more lives that could have been lost. Hey, he did better than the fucking police officers. He did better than what they did at Uvalde. I'm just saying. Oh, we're going to do the Christmas bear. I'm going to do the Christmas bear. His name is Tom. Tom Christmas. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. I'm on TikTok right now. I am on my Diavatalks 3.0 account. You know what that means. Everybody tap that screen. We should be up on the For You page any second now. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Looking for Trump voters to have a conversation with. Oh, thank you, Lee. Thank you, Monica. Thank you for everybody that's sending the little Tom Bear, those Tom Christmas. I think they're cute. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit the guest request. Stand up. You need to go ahead and hit the guest request and come up because you have your invites off. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a mute so you don't stay in the comment section just chirping. You need to use your big boy voice or big girl voice and come on up. We're here for conversation, not for you to be a thumb thug. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You need to lower your dosages. You get nervous ticks touching your glasses. No, they just are loose. They fall. Where are the Trump voters? are you? Where are you, MAGA? Where are you, MAGA? I cannot find you. You're not requesting up. Where are you, MAGA? Come on, Trump supporters, looking for you. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Oh, we don't use slurs in here. Oh, Bama. It's going to invite you up, but dadgummit, we can't do slurs, my friend. You got to go. Bye. Ew. We don't do slurs. You should know nobody uses the R word anymore. Guess Trumpers didn't get the memo to not be ableist. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only, so please hit that guest request if you voted for Donald Trump. Bleach. Bleach, you're woke as fuck. What the fuck does that even mean? English, please. I invited you up, Zachary. Where are you? Hey, Mobley, I invited you up. If you're going to be a pussy, then you can just stay in the comment section. I'm just going to go ahead and mute you. There you go. We're here for conversations, not for you to be a thumb thug and come in and just hide behind a keyboard. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Hey, Dustin. All right. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
30 years old.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I think Biden was a threat to America.
I thought he was Sleepy Joe. Y'all can't make up your mind.
That's exactly why he was a threat to America.
Yeah, sure. He got more legislation passed than any president since FDR. Think again. You're just delusional, and you're listening.
How many times did he meet?
You're listening. You're listening to propaganda.
Out of his 4 years, how many times did he meet with Xi Jinping?
Who cares?
Who cares? That's your answer?
Yes.
Who cares?
Yes. Yep.
That's a crazy answer.
Who cares? Why?
That's insane.
Why is it insane?
Because you don't even know. How many times did he meet with Xi Jinping out of his 4 years? How many times did he meet with Putin? Crickets.
No, I'm bringing up Brian. He asked if he could come up.
Your backup?
No. Brian actually has a radio show. So he is,
Hi there.
I look up to Brian. I think he's fabulous.
Well, I didn't come up to talk to Brian. I came up to talk to
It's
you.
okay. He can talk to you.
No, I want to talk to you. Do you think Donald Trump meeting with Vladimir Putin and sending out the red carpet for him did good for America? Do you think his meetings with Vladimir Putin has accomplished anything? Why don't you go ahead and answer that question before you ask about how many times Joe Biden met with world leaders? We rolled out the red carpet for Vladimir Putin, kissed his ass, no sanctions. It's done absolutely nothing. It cost the American
Kissed his ass.
Why don't you tell me what it accomplished then? Answer the question.
Yeah, negotiate. That's how you negotiate. You can't just meet up with somebody and not negotiate. Hold on, I'm still
And what did
speaking.
we negotiate?
I'm answering your question. So yeah, okay, we rolled out the red carpet, sure. Okay, that's what you got to do when you negotiate with world leaders. You
No.
can't just drop them off over there in the war zone and say, "Hey,
Okay,
we're
guys.
gonna talk business."
Okay, so you want the president to negotiate? Okay, that's fair. Can you please tell me how those negotiations have gone?
Can you please tell me how many times Joe Biden
No,
has
don't
met
answer
with
questions.
any world leaders?
Don't answer a question with a question.
Well, you
Answer my
guys have.
question
Well,
first, and I'll answer
you
yours.
already asked me a question, so do I get to ask you one?
Absolutely, but you have to answer mine first.
I already answered yours.
No, Donald Trump said the war would be over in 24 hours, that all you'd have to do is pick up the phone. Can you please tell me, is the war still going on? How's that worked out for you, sir? What's the matter? You have a Joe Biden stutter? You can't talk now? What happened? Hello, Earth to the MAGA mushroom gobbler. Hello.
I didn't realize you peasants had to mute me, so I was talking when I was muted.
Okay, attention MAGA mushroom gobbler. Is the war in Ukraine still going on? Yes or no?
Sure. Is there negotiations going on? Sure, yeah.
No.
Is there peace in the Middle East?
Yeah, there is actually. There's
No.
more peace in the Middle East than there was during Biden's administration.
Wrong. Hamas and Israel broke the ceasefire. There's no peace in the Middle East.
Is there negotiations? Wait, hold on. I answered about 5 of your questions already, and I haven't got to ask you one question.
You haven't answered anything.
I've already answered 5 of your questions. Yes, I have. You said, is there peace in the Middle East? I said, yes, there is. There's more peace in the Middle East than there was under the Biden administration.
Not true.
Not true.
That's absolutely true, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm sorry.
How many people did Joe Biden help release hostages? Do you know that number? Since you want to ask her about numbers, let's see if you're educated. Donald Trump helped release 20 hostages. How many hostages were released under Joe Biden?
Wait, can you answer just one of my questions, please?
No.
Because all you guys have is question after question for me.
You can't answer one question.
I've answered all of your
The
questions.
only question you answered is whether if we were still at war or not, or if there was peace in the Middle
I've answered
East.
every single question. Can you answer one of mine, please?
Even though you haven't answered one of mine.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Matt.
You guys just want to get me. You guys just want to keep asking questions until you feel like you got you, right?
He just told you to go ahead.
Ask.
Oh, wow, okay.
Just
Okay,
listen.
Princess, how many times did Joe Biden, and I've been asking this since I've actually joined this live before your little peasant ass joined this live, how many times did Joe Biden meet with Xi Jinping during his 4 years?
My understanding is that he spoke with Ping, but didn't meet with him in person.
Correct.
He spoke with Ping on a number of occasions.
Oh my God, isn't that a fucking embarrassment? That's a threat to America.
Now that I've directly answered your question,
Do
you think those who beat police officers on January 6th are hostages and patriots? Yes or no? Hello?
I think that those were all Democrats dressed up wearing a red hat.
So let me just educate this.
So Trump pardoned Democrats. Okay.
Every single one of those people had their day in court. Over 90% of them were proven that they were from right-wing fringe groups. Now,
oh yeah, can you show me that source, please? Can you show me that source?
Excuse me, they're trials, dumbass.
Can you show me the source, please?
It's called court records.
Trials, you idiot.
Show me that they're right-wing, sir.
In the trial.
Every single trial.
Show me that they're right-wing, sir. Please, show me the source.
So it's your opinion.
The
I don't
court.
see any source popping up.
Excuse me. It's your opinion that.
Excuse me, I don't see any source yet.
So the people that were chanting "Hang Mike Pence" and the people that wanted to overturn a free and fair election were Democrats.
That we won.
This guy might be the dumbest person. I'm sorry. I
can't believe. Wait, first of all, I cannot believe this guy has a fucking radio show. That's actually embarrassing. I don't know how many viewers you get.
Can you believe that I have 500,000 views a day and you're
No, I do not. Actually, I don't. Show me a source for that as well.
Morgan too. Google my name, dumbass. You have Google, don't you? I do Piers Morgan, CNN, and Fox News, and you're irrelevant, and you mean just about as much to me as my last bathroom visit. What do you think about that?
Okay, the only reason you might have that many viewers is to laugh at your dumbass.
Hey, Shizlo, who won the 2000?
They might have that many viewers because you're entertaining because you're such a fucking idiot.
Shizlo, okay, thank you. Who won the 2020 election? Who won the 2020 election?
Wait, is this Jeopardy?
No, it's a simple question.
Just a question.
I'll ask you for a fourth time. Who won the 2020 election?
Who won it?
I'm asking you, dumbass. Answer the question.
Why do you want to know? Why are we playing low IQ questions in this live?
Hey, is the Earth flat or round? Who won the 2020 election? Biden or Trump? Who won?
Who won?
You can't even answer that very simple question. You're wasting my. I can't even talk to you, dude. You're dumb as a doornail.
Yep.
Go back to watching your.
Wait, who won the 2016 election?
Donald Trump. Now answer my question. Who won the 2020 election?
What does it matter?
What does it matter?
Answer the question.
You can't even answer who won an election, you ignorant fool.
Yeah, I can. It's just actually
Well, who?
such a low IQ question.
Who? Who?
Donald Trump says he won it, and it was rigged. Is Donald Trump lying, or is he telling the truth?
Well, you know what's funny is you guys say this last election was rigged. Didn't you guys?
I never said that.
Nope.
You're
A lot of you dumbass Democrats like
Sir,
yourself.
I'm not a lot, and I'm not a Democrat. Donald Trump won the 2024 election. Now I'll ask for an eighth time.
You're
Who won the
100% a
2020
Democrat.
election?
You're
Who won
100%
the
a Democrat.
2020 election?
You're 100%.
I've now asked it 10 times and you refuse to answer. I answered your question about the 2016 election. I also said in 2024 Trump won. I'm now asking it for a 10th time and you fail to answer. Who won a free and fair election in 2020, Trump or Biden?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'll answer your dumbass questions. Joe Biden won. What's the issue?
There you go. There you go.
Fair election.
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah. So why does Trump say that it was rigged? Do you have any widespread voter fraud evidence that you'd
I
like
said
to
that's a
share?
good question.
Oh, okay. Well, why won't you answer it? Why won't you answer it?
Why won't I answer what?
You said it's a good question. What's the matter? You can't answer a good question.
No, because I don't think anybody has the proof of the
Exactly. Nobody
80.
has proof.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
Oh, well,
my
60
sentence.
plus court cases, 60 plus.
Hold
No,
on,
don't
hold
tell
on.
me to hold on my own live.
Hold on there.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't allow men to speak over me, and I promise I'm not going to start with your dumb ass.
I don't think anybody has the proof of the 80,000 votes that showed.
There were over 60 court cases that Donald Trump and the Republicans lost trying to prove voter interference or rigging or any of those things. They were shot down every single time. So unfortunately for you, all of the courts already have ruled on this. And if you remember, Dory, if you can remember long enough, Donald Trump hired cyber ninjas to go into Arizona and recount all of Arizona, remember, by hand. And they found that there was actually more votes for Biden and that there was nothing. And they were scooted right off real quick because his cyber ninjas were supposed to find all this fraud, right?
Right.
And it didn't fucking happen.
Okay. That's why there was 80,000 votes that came in overnight, right?
Shizlo, you already admitted that Joe Biden won. I have another question for you. Why do you think the Trump administration put Maxwell in a minor minimum security prison with a puppy and meals and preferential treatment? Why do you think the Donald Trump administration has put one of the biggest sex traffickers on the planet and given her VIP treatment? Can you give me one logical explanation for that, please?
I don't think that was
After Congress asked her to come to speak with Congress, who went to talk to her? Do you know?
Wait, so we're pivoting right now.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, we are.
Who?
Okay, I'm glad you
Yes.
acknowledged that.
Shit. Who
I'm
went?
glad you can at least
Who?
acknowledge your pivot.
Who went and spoke to Ghislaine Maxwell after Congress subpoenaed her or asked her to come speak to Congress? Who went and then talked to her? Do you know?
Okay, first of all.
No, just answer me. Do you know? If you don't, no,
I'm answering.
no. It's a name.
I'm answering.
What is the name of the person? If you don't know, just say I don't know, and I will tell you.
Guaranteed he doesn't know.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say.
No. What's the name?
I'm so glad.
No. I'm asking you for a name. I'm like stagnant motherfucking water. Okay? I'm not moving on. What is the name of the person who went and met with Ghislaine Maxwell after Congress asked to speak to her? If you don't know, you can just say you don't know. but it is a name of a person specifically who went and spoke to her. Go ahead.
He has no idea. No idea.
You can unmute and answer the question. He's going to run away, isn't he?
This is your typical mushroom Trump gobbler over here who can't answer the very
Dude,
basic question.
Brian has something for mushrooms.
What is his name? What is his name?
Brian has a thing for mushrooms.
What is his
We've
name?
all acknowledged that. We've all acknowledged that.
What is his name? I told you I'm like stagnant water.
He doesn't know. He'll try to Google it.
Google it. And people in the comments are telling him he's not even smart enough to read the comments.
Let me help him out.
Yeah, go ahead. Because he don't fucking
So
know.
This was Donald Trump's former personal attorney who went in there and did an interview with Maxwell, not because they're trying to get to the truth, because they're trying to protect Donald Trump, who's all over the Epstein.
Shape the narrative.
They've given
Yep.
her unprecedented preferential treatment, including a puppy dog, meals to her room. When people come to visit her, they're allowed laptops and snacks. They've given her preferential treatment because they're trying to protect.
Oh, God.
Also, I'll give you another little fact.
They're allowed snacks.
The leader of the FBI, Cash Patel, was asked 7 times under oath, did you tell Pam Bondi that Donald Trump was in the Epstein files? Under oath, he refused to answer the question. So you support the guy who is all over the Epstein files. You support the guy that is a liable abuser, proven in a court of law.
You also supported, I'm sure, I can almost guarantee that you supported, wait, hold on, I can guarantee you supported a lot of Democrats who are also in those files as well.
And they should all go to jail too. Ain't none of us care.
Name me one Democrat that I've ever voted for that is a liable sexual abuser. Go ahead, sir. Hello? I'm waiting.
So first of all, liable. So you're referring to Donald Trump as being a liable sexual abuser?
He was by a jury. Yes.
Yeah,
By a jury. Okay, wait, hold on, real quick. How many juries?
Stop asking questions. Answer the question.
Well, you guys are so smart. I want to know how many jury members were there?
You just said.
How do you know how many people are on a jury, you dumb fuck?
Yeah, how many people are in a jury? That's what I'm asking you, you dumbass.
I was a court reporter for 15 years. I know how many. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet you don't.
Answer the question, you jackass.
What does it have to do with how many people are on a jury?
I'll tell you.
Oh,
Answer the question.
Brian got a violation. Y'all don't report people. Stop being pussies. Brian, if you can come back
I can't
up.
believe that guy has a radio show. That guy's an absolute jackass.
How many people are on a jury?
Why are you asking me the same question I asked you?
Oh, I can't bring him back up.
Why are you asking me the same question I literally just asked you?
It's telling me if I bring Brian back up, then oh, hold on. I have a live restriction. Hold on one second.
Oh my God! So you can't.
I can't bring him back
you can't
up.
post it live without your little backup buddy.
Oh, I absolutely can't. I do this every day by myself. I do this every day. I do this every day. Brian, if you have a backup account, go get on your backup. It won't let me. Shut up! Brian, if you have a backup account, come up on a backup account. Because if I bring you up, oh, did he get Benny in it? Because I didn't drop him. Hi, Jeff. He got clapped? Okay. W is for Brian. I love Brian Shapiro. I brought him up here just because I have the utmost respect for him. And I think he's an amazing creator and personality. And I was absolutely elated, like giddy girl, that he requested to come up. So fuck yeah, I'm bringing him up. It tells me if I bring Brian back up, then my live restriction goes back on. So won't let me bring Brian up unless he comes up maybe on a backup account. I think he's fantastic. And I was so honored that he wanted to come up. But anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. W's in the chat for Brian. Hell to the yeah. I love me some Brian. Hey, if you guys want to When you guys report the guests, if you don't do it the right way, it reports my live as well. So be careful. If you guys want to help support my live, I do have my Cash App Venmo right here. If you are educated and or entertained and you want to help support me, that is the best way to support me. So if you would like to contribute, I would really appreciate it. Yes, Mayday Amy. I love Brian. He's just so awesome. I was very honored to have him request that. That was if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. That was a good conversation. Elaine, thank you for the snow globe. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. I know sometimes I want to too, Taylor.
Hello, you. I wanted to request up real fast.
Yeah.
I got some information just this morning from somebody. The algorithm has been set to extremely sensitive.
Yeah, I can tell.
So lately, when there's what appears to be bullying happening, TikTok has been clapping those people left and right and left. Which is probably another reason, by the way, why MAGA thinks that they're being targeted. So with all the name calling that he was doing, honestly, I think that's a big reason why.
It won't let me bring you up. It says I'm under a live restriction if I bring Brian back up. It automatically said, nope, it will not let me bring him back up.
Yeah, that's another new thing, too.
Oh, Brian. I really want to talk to you. Do you have a backup account? You got to have a backup account. You got to. You don't? I have like 5.
Is it saying for the whole live, or is it giving you a time limit? Usually it's about 10 minutes.
It didn't say 10 minutes this time.
Oh.
He doesn't do a lot on TikTok. That's why he doesn't have more than one account.
Well,
all right.
Brian, welcome to TikTok. You have to have at least 15 backup accounts if you want to survive here. I just wanted to come up and tell you about that because if somebody's acting like that, they're probably going to get clapped on your panel, just so you know.
Yep.
Thanks,
Mitria.
I love you.
Love you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Yeah, he's mostly on YouTube. Let's see what it. Guess what? I'll take the live restriction. You're back. I'll take the live restriction. I only have 25 minutes before I go to friendly time anyway, so I'll take the live restriction. It just means they're not going to put me out on the For You page. So.
Well, sorry about that. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I mostly do my stuff on YouTube. I rarely go live on TikTok, hardly like ever anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't make any money on here. YouTube and X, and I just started on Facebook, and all those platforms have been great, but for whatever reason, when I do my radio show, and once in a while I go live on TikTok, they usually take it down, and so I kind of just stopped.
Well, I'm streaming right now. I'm on TikTok. I'm also streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I just had my guys that edit my videos start posting stuff on Facebook, and I think I gained like 30,000 followers this month on Facebook. So I'm starting to do more stuff on Facebook now. But YouTube's always been my main place to go. You know, they've never warned me or banned me or done
me either, ever. Never. I've never gotten a single, other than one time I played a song, the Fuck You song, and I forgot it was copyrighted, so they just sent me a thing that says I couldn't monetize that video. I'm like, oh, that's fair, because I absolutely forgot about the whole copyright thing because I played a song.
So for people that are looking me up, just look up Pushing the Limits. Don't type in my name. Pushing the Limits is the Facebook page. I think it's like they come around 35,000. I just started there like a month ago, so So Facebook's cool, YouTube's cool. For whatever reason, don't ask me why. I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. But last night I decided, hey, I want to get into some of these TikTok lives, and boy, some of these MAGA TikTok lives, it's impossible. So you do it the right way. You only have like 2 or 3 people up here.
Yeah, I don't do the panels. That's so chaotic.
You're right. No, that's the best way to go. That's why I went in, because these panels with 6 or 7 people, it's like I have like 5 people screaming at me at the same time, and it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that guy who you just had on is extremely ill-informed.
They all are.
He sounded like he was like 12 years old, so I don't know how old he was.
He said he was 30.
Wow, that's really scary.
I know. I agree. But I am looking for Trump voters. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can go ahead and request that. Roy, I invited you up. Bill, I think, whatever, I invited you up. Why aren't you guys coming up?
You have a lot of people that are watching. You got a good over 500 people is a lot of people.
Oh, I do. This is my 3rd backup account. On my main account, I have almost 50,000 followers, and I usually have like 1,000 people in here watching. So I'm just on a backup account.
You're doing something right. That's good. That's a good number to
Thank
have.
you.
And it's important that we speak our voices and expose people for how ill-informed is a nice way of saying it. I don't want to give you another restriction.
I know what you're saying, but yes, I agree.
When you just give people basic facts like 34-count felon, liable abuser, and it's like they have no idea what we're talking
Fraud.
about. Did you see how many times I had to ask him who won the 2020 election?
Yep.
I had to ask 10 times.
Did you see where Trump came out yesterday? Trump came out either yesterday or today and said that he has a treasure trove of evidence he's going to put out very soon, probably 2 weeks, that proves the 2020 election was rigged. He's a narcissist. He cannot let it go. He has to keep going because his narcissism won't let him drop it.
I agree. Today on a day where we had 2 horrific anti-Semitic attacks,
Mm-hmm.
one in Providence, Rhode Island. My first job in radio was about 45 minutes outside of Providence in a little city called New London, Connecticut. And so that hits home for me. And it turns out that we're learning that the person who committed this horrible crime was attacking a Jewish professor. And then we have what happened, and I blame people like Nick Fuentes.
Absolutely.
Myron Gaines, who I debated in D.C. last month, and Tucker Carlson. These are people that spew anti-Semitic, hateful rhetoric.
Yes.
And it all plays a role in this, in my personal opinion.
I 100% agree.
It's just horrible. I mean, think about, the first night of Hanukkah tonight and all the families that are not going to be able to celebrate with people. It breaks my heart. And then we have J.D. Vance on social media today saying thoughts and prayers again. And no action. No action from the administration. I'm sure you remember the Sandy Hook.
And today's the anniversary of Sandy Hook too, right?
Yeah, and I wanted to bring that up because Obama tried to do everything he could to try to get Republicans to the table to pass something. And they wouldn't do it.
And here we are, this many years later, still nothing.
Yeah, if he couldn't get anything done and couldn't get Republicans to do something back then it's certainly not going to happen now.
No. Nope, I agree.
They want to go after drag queens. They think drag queens are more of a threat to our children. They want to go after drag queens, and they want to talk about books. This is what they care about. They want Bibles in every classroom. That's more important to them.
If you look at my background, this was literally the White House tweeted this today. It says, CC Democrats, hate, double hate, loathe entirely. And it's like how the illegals stole health care. They're blaming health care in this country now on undocumented immigrants. They're literally just blaming every single part of society on undocumented immigrants so that people, just like they did in 1930s Germany, they demonized and the Jews were the problems of everything. And so that way, when they started doing atrocious things to them, people thought they deserved it. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's doing the same playbook.
Not only that, I agree with you, but Medicaid is illegal for people that are undocumented. I mean, they make it sound like that undocumented immigrants could get food stamps and welfare. No, you can't get these government programs. Now, if you go to the ER, of course, doctors are going to try to save your life, and rightfully so, but they make it sound like undocumented immigrants are taking. This is how stupid these people are. If you take 20 million Americans off of Medicaid, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to get sick.
And they're going to go to the ERs.
Exactly. And who pays for that? The American taxpayer. But they're so stupid. They don't even understand that it's going to cost taxpayers more money. When diabetics can't get their insulin, for example, they're going to go to the ER. And that trip is going to cost more money than what a diabetic would pay for insulin for a year.
And they don't even realize that it was Ronald Reagan who did EMTALA, the EMTALA, which guarantees that anyone who goes to a hospital for life-saving care can get the life-saving care that they need. It's because they're humans. Because they're human beings. Because I had somebody was arguing with me, they're like, well, they're illegal. And I'm like, they're humans first. Just because they're here without papers, they still deserve life-saving care. What is the alternative? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Just let them bleed out in the parking lot? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it comes down to one thing. You can tell me whether you disagree, but I think it comes down to one thing. It's about making America white again. It's not making America great again.
It's all about white supremacy.
Unfortunately, right.
All of it.
And this was never about, making America great. It was about making America the way it was in the 1940s. That's
correct.
That's what I think. And I think a lot of these people are so bigoted and they have so much hatred in their heart.
Yep.
Per capita, you have a better chance of being the victim of a crime from an American citizen than you do an undocumented immigrant. And I also find it interesting. Remember when he gave asylum to those 50 South Africans?
The Afrikaners, yep.
100% white. He hasn't done that for one brown person in this country.
And that's exactly what they said. After the National Guard lady, the people were unalived, and he stopped all asylum claims. They literally went. I call her KKK Caroline. Goes on TV and she's like, "We have stopped all asylum claims, except for the South Afrikaners." And we all know what that means. It means the white people.
And these are the same people, like you mentioned, Caroline the Liar Levitt, who put that cross around their neck. They are fake Christians.
Fake as a $3 bill.
You couldn't name me one policy under the Trump administration that would be pro-Jesus or what Jesus would want. They've given the biggest tax breaks to the top 1%. They're taking away food stamps and Medicaid coverage to the most vulnerable people in this country. The rich get richer. This is a great economy for the billionaires.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also this is antithesis to what Jesus would actually support, because Jesus would actually want to make sure that the poor got food, not had their food taken away, had their health care. He said that a camel, a rich man getting into heaven, it's easier for a camel to get through an eye of a needle than a rich man to get into heaven. Nothing that they're doing and calling it Christianity is Christianity. It's white supremacy and patriarchy.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
What kind of doctor are you?
Doctor?
Are you a doctor? Did I get that wrong?
Oh, no, I'm not a doctor. I was talking because he asked me about the jury. I used to be a paralegal, and now, I was a court reporter for 15 years, and now I'm a paralegal. I'm not a doctor. No.
So let me ask you a question. When somebody says that Donald Trump is not a 34-count felon, and that those were misdemeanors, and they switched them to felon, what do you say to that?
They were misdemeanors, but because they were in furtherance of another crime, which is an election interference, that bumped it up to a felony in the state of New York.
Gotcha. Okay. But I asked if you were a doctor because I've been talking to people about the hand thing, the bruised hand.
Oh yes. Oh, because he shakes so many hands.
Yeah, the excuse that the White House is making that he shakes too many hands, and that's why he has internal bleeding in his hand. I mean, I think it's maybe the funniest and the most pathetic lie yet, from the administration.
I do have a real doctor in here. Dr. Keisha is an actual medical doctor. If you want to ask her.
Yeah, that's up to you. I'll leave that up to you.
If she wants to come up, Dr. Keisha, you can come up. But they did come out. I don't know if you remember a few months ago, they did come out and say he had what they called venous insufficiency. So he's obviously getting some type of IV in his hand.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't, Trump's an obese man. Joe Biden, old guy, getting old. But, Joe Biden can go on the beach and take his shirt off and go on a bike. For his age, I think he's in pretty good physical condition. Donald Trump, has anyone ever seen Donald Trump with his shirt off? Not that I would want to see it. I'm just saying, has he ever taken his shirt off in public?
No.
I mean, you notice how MAGA Republicans, they always want to talk about male testosterone. Liberals don't have testosterone. They support a guy who wakes up in the morning and puts on 8 layers of orange makeup and a girdle. He has 4 hair transplants, fake teeth, a fake tan, and wears more makeup than the average pageant, beauty pageant. I mean, but they want to talk about, he dodged the military multiple times.
Exactly.
I mean, they talk about testosterone. If there's anybody that is probably the most insecure person in the world, it might be Donald Trump.
He wears lifts in his shoes, so he's taller.
Yeah, he does that too.
I mean, he's fake all the way around.
Completely. His whole life is a fake.
Yes, he was a fake. He was a fake rich person, a fake millionaire, a fake everything. The Apprentice made it look like he was some Billy Badass. And he wasn't really. I mean, he did that show because he was going bankrupt again, basically. But now that he's figured out that he's the king of grifters and did his little crypto coin, he's increased his wealth over $5 billion just in the first 6 months he was president.
Yep, the crypto scheme. That's what they've said. But a lot of the MAGAs out there will say, "Well, he doesn't accept his $400,000 a year salary."
I wouldn't either if I could make $5 billion.
Thank you. And Jared Kushner is receiving $2.1 billion from the Saudis, but they still want to talk about Hunter Biden selling paintings.
Oh, I just had that conversation the other day. They're like, "What about Hunter Biden selling his paintings for $1 million? $1 million?" Like, a lot of artists sell their their art for a lot. He's like, "But Hunter Biden," I'm like, dude, what did Jared Kushner sell to the Saudis for $2 billion?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, "Oh, he's a businessman." Like they will twist themselves into literal pretzels. It doesn't matter what you say. They're just in a cult.
$100 million gift from Qatar, the plane, the jet. $5.5 billion resort being built there, inviting the prince to the White House, inviting a former Al Qaeda leader to the White House, but they don't want to talk about any of that stuff.
No.
Has President Biden met with this person? Has he met
with Xi Jinping?
Yeah, these are not serious people.
No.
And then he calls it negotiations, right? Because Donald Trump is the brilliant negotiator. What the hell has he negotiated? He's made China's economy great again. Vladimir Putin has played Donald Trump
like a fiddle.
Has played Donald Trump. Yeah, I mean it's so does Benjamin Netanyahu, quite frankly.
Absolutely, because they stroke his ego.
Yeah.
They stroke that little ego, and he's all like fangirling while they're like just totally duping the shit out of him.
You look at where this country is at right now. Where are we going to be at in another year? It's really scary.
It is very scary because.
I don't know how we're going to get through the next 3 years. It's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough.
I think some people are finally starting to wake up. Maybe not all of them, but some of them.
There is a lot.
I hope so. The midterms, people need to come out, and I don't care who it is. If J.D. Vance is running, I don't care whether it's Gavin Newsom or anybody. I just hope this ends sooner than later.
I mean, I will back whoever runs. Gavin Newsom wouldn't have been my first choice because I didn't like how for a while he was playing footsies with the right, interviewing Nick Fuentes and shit like that. I was like, but he's at least meeting the moment. We wanted Democrats to fight back. We wanted Democrats to do something, stand up, whatever. And he's at least giving it back. Like, he is trolling the living shit out of him, and it gets under his skin. And so he's at least fighting back. And so if he's the nominee, I will vote for him. But I would probably vote for Santa Claus or a monkey flinging poo before I would ever vote for a Republican ever again anyway.
So as much as I respect Joe Biden, I will always be upset that he helped put us in this situation. And what I mean by that is
Merrick Garland.
Kamala Harris. Yeah, he should have stepped down a lot longer. Giving Kamala Harris only 3 months really put her behind the 8 ball, and I think Biden put his ego over what was best for the country. I really am. While I think he was a decent man,
He is a good man, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad guy, but I think he made a terrible mistake.
I think he made a terrible mistake there too. And did you just say you want to kill Republicans? No. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I can't say that.
Right. I'm like, no, of course I wouldn't say that. What I think his other mistake was Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland was a horrible mistake because he was trying to be all like, I don't want it to be too much partisan politics. It took way too long for them to charge him for all the things he wanted. Let these cases get drugged the fuck out. And I think he was just too passive. I think he would have made a great maybe a Supreme Court justice like Obama wanted. But as for Attorney General, I don't think he was it. We needed someone way more aggressive who was going to actually hold him accountable.
I agree. I have more criticisms, though. I think Chuck Schumer needs to step aside. He is utterly useless.
I don't disagree.
I have respect for Hakeem Jeffries. I think there are people in that position that can do a better job. I have respect for Hakeem. I think he's a very smart man, and I have respect for him. I think he's a good man, but I don't think he's doing a good enough job. How do you have these 5 or 6 Democrats that vote for the big and beautiful bill?
Agree.
I don't understand how that happens. Right in my state, Catherine Cortez Masto, Nevada. I mean, it just. I will never forget that. Never. And then they caved during this government shutdown. They caved. So, I have my criticisms of Democrats as well. I do like Jasmine Crockett. I do like AOC. She's a little bit further to the left than I would like. But
I'm a little further to the left, too, so I love AOC.
Yeah, listen, I actually met AOC when, it's a funny story. She was campaigning for Kamala. I went out there and I just wanted to shake her hand. And she looks at me and she goes, I know you. And I'm like, what do you mean? I thought she had me confused with something else. She's like, I see your videos on social media. I know you. I like you. And we took a picture and I was like, oh my God, she knows who I am. That was like
That's so cool. I would have been fangirling for sure.
That was like my moment right there. We took a picture and I think she's very intelligent. Gosh, she's beautiful. She's like a girl. I would put, if Gavin Newsom is the guy, put her as your vice president or a Jasmine Crockett. Maybe Josh Shapiro. I like the governor of Maryland. I'm forgetting his name.
Do you know who James Tallarico is in Texas?
I got a Tallarico story for you.
Okay.
5 years ago, I interviewed him. He was like an assemblyman.
Uh-huh.
And I did a 30-minute interview with him, and I was doing the show with a right-wing nut, okay? And when that interview was over, I said, oh my gosh, that guy is going to be a star.
I think he could appeal to the Christians. I think he could appeal to some of the Christians, like the real Christians.
I was mocked for saying that, and I was right. I agree with you. I think he could appeal to everybody.
I do too.
Extremely well-spoken and intelligent. He's moderate, and
yes,
and he's a good person. I think he's brilliant.
And he's an actual Christian. Like he actually is like, we have to take care of the poor. And, like he's actually what a Jesus Christian would be, to where I think he could really be effective. He's totally in tune with like progress. And he's totally in tune where I think he could speak to the Christians and get some of the real Christians to come on over and be like, hey, the Democrats aren't evil. Because I'll tell you this, Brian, my whole family's MAGA. My mom, my dad, my brother, my estranged husband, my in-laws, literally all of them are Trump voters, okay? And I'm not taking calls right now. Wait till I don't have a guest. Thank you. My mom, I was trying to get her to vote for Kamala Harris because she agrees with me that abortion should be a choice. She agreed with me that no one needs an AR. She agreed with me about every single topic that the Democrats really care about. And I said, why won't you just vote for Kamala Harris if you agree? And she said, because I cannot vote for a Democrat. She has been conditioned her whole life as an evangelical Christian that Democrats are evil and that we're godless and like all of those things. And so even though she agrees on every single every single one of the points I was trying to make. She said, but I can't vote for a Democrat. And I think James Tallarico is the kind of guy that could reach someone like my mom.
I agree with you. I'm sorry that your mom feels that way. That's very difficult.
It is very, very hard.
I would ask your mother, so you're telling me you would prefer, as a religious woman, to vote for a man who's an adjudicated abuser?
Oh, their answer is, I'm just saying her answer is every single time, is God uses imperfect people. And then names people in the Bible that were not great to begin with until God used them. So that's their excuse.
All due respect to your mother, people use religion to hide behind their bigotry and their hatred.
100%.
Yeah, and I have conversations with people like your mom all the time. People that I think are not horrible people, but they just use their religion to. That's why I'm not an extremely religious person.
I'm not either.
I don't live my life based on a book. I'm not a Bible thumper.
Yeah.
Right? I don't live my life based on what a human being wrote, by the way, because a human being wrote it.
Correct.
There's no evidence otherwise. I don't live my life based on what other people tell me what I should do. I live my life based on the way I was raised, my family, my parents, not some tooth fairy. That's not the way I decided to live my life. It's just not who I am.
And I was indoctrinated from birth into the same religion. I was not allowed to have non-Christian friends. I wasn't allowed to go to non-Christian school. Like, I was surrounded by people who thought like us. I had to have the same denomination, not even just Christian, but the same religion. I went to the church school. I went to church. I had the youth groups. I was completely indoctrinated from birth. And it took me many years to deconstruct. Because MAGA helped me do that because of the complete and utter hypocrisy that I was raised, the religion, the Jesus that I was raised to know is not who these people are acting like. And their hypocrisy made me just absolutely sick.
Yeah, I use that term hypocrisy a lot. They talk about how they want to protect children, but they don't do anything with pew legislation.
Correct.
And it's sick.
Jen, we have another Trump supporter if you want to hang out for one more.
Sure.
I wouldn't say I'm a Trump supporter. I just think you guys' talking points are kind of trash.
Who did you vote for?
Who did I vote for? Yeah, I would say I voted for Trump this year. But that's not necessarily because it's the case that I support Trump. More so the case that I do think that the Democrat Party is completely evil. They advocate for things like killing babies, promiscuity.
Okay, hold on. You can't say, there's certain words on TikTok you can't say. Say unaliving.
Okay, so Genesis, you're obviously anti-abortion. You're anti-abortion.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. But in more than half the states in this country, your characterization is not accurate. It's not accurate. So you can have your opinion on abortion. That's fine. But your definition it's not illegal in this country, in many states in this country. So give me something else. Give me something that me or she has said that you think is a quote-unquote talking point. Go ahead. Give me an example.
Oh, well, what you're talking about just now with religion and how bad and stupid religion is. Even if we were to grant, right? Even if we were to grant that. Oh, hold on. Even if we were to grant that there's no crazy, sky daddy, right? I would still say Christian ethics, or at least the ethics in which Christians hold themselves to or try to hold themselves to.
But they don't.
Would be far more
But they
superior
don't.
to any kind of secular ethics.
But they don't.
You do understand that the whole idea of Christianity is that we are not perfect, but we strive to be something.
No, you don't. You use your religion. You use your religion to be hateful to people that you don't like. You use your guise of religion. I do not allow men to speak over me, and I promise it won't start with you. What you guys do is use religion to be hateful and to say things about the LGBTQ community and say that it's from God. The Bible says it's okay to have slaves and to beat them. Do you believe that too?
Actually, this is going to be a completely straw man. The Bible.
No, you can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose which parts of the Bible that you want to follow and browbeat people with.
Yeah, do you know what descriptive claims are?
Jeez, here we go again.
The things that are going to be descriptively true, right? So yeah, it was descriptively true that historically people owned slaves, right? And when people owned slaves, that there was probably going to be a certain way that you probably shouldn't treat these other things that are living.
You guys cherry.
Even though you own a dog.
Stop talking. Fuck, dude. Nobody can get a word in edgewise. This is not a conversation. You're just monologuing. And number two, you cherry pick the Bible like you cherry pick the Constitution. Go ahead, Brian.
So Genesis, I want to ask you, you mentioned the term ethics. Okay, let's talk about ethics. I'm going to ask you a set of questions. You said you voted for Donald Trump. I want to ask you a set of questions. Is it ethical to, as the President of the United States, to make money off the Bible and sell the Bible? Would you call that ethical?
No, but when has he done this?
No. Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say, actually, I don't think it really is ethical. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me answer that question. It's neither ethical or unethical. It's just going to be the case that it's just what like
he teamed up with Lee Greenwood. They made the Bibles for $3 in China. They're selling them for $60 in America. Would you say it's ethical to brag about going into teenage girls' locker rooms without their permission and brag about it in a sexual manner?
While they're underdressing?
Yeah, so again, this is going to be a whole other talking point.
No, we're talking ethics. We're talking ethics.
Yeah. Yeah, so is it ethical to go into a teenage girl's locker room? What's the context for it?
Donald Trump gave the context on the Howard Stern show. He was running the pageant. He went into the locker rooms with underage women when they were undressing. Several of those women have come forward and said, yeah, it was horrible, it was uncomfortable, we didn't give permission to do so. Trump
And some of them were as young as 15.
Yeah, so since you're the one who wanted to bring up ethics.
Yeah, so the funny thing is...
Dude, wait for the end of the question. Dude, you are so fucking loud that you're not even waiting till he gets done with the question and then you just drown him out completely. Have some self-control and wait for the question to be done.
Yeah, I mean, he was done asking the question. But the thing is I can even grant you that Trump himself might be a really bad person. I mean, I already agreed to the fact that I don't support Trump in the beginning. I don't understand what the questions are for. However, I will say that the policies in which his party represents...
You said ethics.
...absolutely better than the Democratic Party.
You said ethics.
Let's talk about policy. That's okay. If he wants to pivot to policy, I'm fine by that. So
you guys pivoted multiple times.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk about Jesus' teaching. Do you think Jesus would be okay with the biggest tax breaks in the history of this country for the top 1% while taking away Medicaid and food stamps away from everyday hardworking Americans that are struggling? Is that ethical, sir, from a policy?
Yeah, I would say that's ethical, sure.
He's a clown.
So giving the biggest. So let me just get this right.
That's not of Jesus.
Yeah. So you're claiming that Jesus' teachings would be taking away assistance to the poorest people.
Oh, that's a straw man.
I'm giving the biggest. Wait, no, it's not a straw man. You don't even know what a straw man
No,
is.
you asked me if it was ethical. I said, sure, it's ethical, but you didn't.
No.
Say that.
You want to
Shut
talk about policy, okay?
Are you gonna mute me?
Do you think it's
Yes, because you're so fucking loud, dude.
Yeah. Do you think it's good for the country to give the biggest tax breaks to the top 1% in the history of this country while taking away food stamps and Medicaid from over 20 million people?
Brian, would you like to have a formal 1v1 debate?
Why don't you answer my question?
I would love to. I just would like to answer your questions that is not going to be moderated and have a formal 1v1 debate with you. Is that going to be fine? Do you want to set one up with me?
Sure. So let me respond to that. Okay. So on my show, I debate people like Caroline Levitt, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I have no idea who you are. I don't debate people that I don't know who they are. They have to actually be someone who works in administration.
That sounds like code.
So have a debate now.
You're a random dude on TikTok, okay? You can't even have a debate here. Answer my question.
Yeah, I've answered all your questions so far.
Answer.
Yeah.
No, you haven't, but go ahead.
Yeah. So, my question is, why should it be the case, though, that we allow certain degeneracy?
You don't answer a question with a question, dude. That's why I would never debate.
Wait. I've answered how many questions? I think it's fair for you to answer this question, right? So
It's not your fucking live. It's not your live, my guy. You're coming in. No, that's what you men do. You come in and try to take. I'm the host. You come in and take over. You're like, would you like to do a formal one-on-one debate? You're debating him now. Just talk about it. Answer the question.
Let's pretend like my show. This is how I would introduce it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we've got Genesis on the line. Genesis is a random guy that I've talked to on TikTok that isn't capable of answering any questions. He has 12 followers and nobody knows who he is. Genesis, welcome to the show. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very much great. I understand that you are very threatened by low followers and the low followers completely destroying you in a debate. But I'm here to actually have a good faith discussion with somebody that won't continuously mute me. So if that's going to be the case,
Because you won't shut the fuck up.
Oh my gosh, calm down, lady. Calm
Jesus
down.
Christ,
Okay.
shut up.
Good faith conversation. Okay, who did you vote for in 2024?
Donald Trump.
Okay, you said you're not a Trump supporter.
Mhm.
You voted for Donald Trump. How does that make you not a Trump supporter?
Well, I would say I'm more so like a conservative or a Republican. Just because I don't necessarily agree with the type of personality that an individual has, or I don't support that individual as a person, doesn't mean that I can't vote for a person.
You don't think that character matters?
I would say that character sure can matter, but the policies that are being represented.
What policy of his do you like then? What policy is you talking about? Because he doesn't have any.
Yes, like for instance, defunding Planned Parenthood. I think that was a great action that he took.
He didn't do that.
Well, he didn't defund Planned Parenthood.
How can he defund Planned
That's very
Parenthood?
interesting.
No.
Yeah. So you're a one-issue voter. Your
That's
only
a lie.
issue is abortion.
No.
Guess what? Here we go. Wait. Guess what? You don't have a uterus, so why don't you shut the fuck up? If you don't want to have an abortion, don't have one. You've never put your body on the line to bring life into this world, and I have. I have 4 children. I've put my life on the line. My last set of twins about took me out. So unless you have to put your fucking body on the line, shut your pie hole. Leave women alone.
Yeah, that's the stupidest fucking argument, lady.
Well, let me ask you a question, Genesis, since you like to
Yeah,
bring
what's
up
up?
abortion with everything. If a young 13-year-old girl is the victim of rape, do you feel like she should be forced to have that baby?
Can I answer this without getting muted?
If you just answer the question without a diatribe.
Sure. Yeah, I think that just because a little girl had something egregious happen to her, it doesn't mean that we should unalive the innocent child that's involved.
There isn't a child. There isn't a child. There isn't a child. A fetus is not a child. A fetus, a zygote, is a single cell organism, has no brain, no heart, no consciousness, no feelings, no nothing. It is simply a one-celled organism. It is not a child.
So Genesis, we're not going to change each other's minds.
Can I ask a question about that? Can I at least rebuttal to something?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let's just stick to this for a minute.
Because you guys suck at debating.
No.
I understand that.
Dude, shut
Genesis,
up.
you
Shut up. Oh my.
He's crashing out.
Are you Genesis? Don't spurge out, okay? So you
Oh, no, I
care
believe
about,
him.
Genesis, hang on. I have another question for you.
Fuck.
You care about a fetus and you're anti-abortion. He's impossible. What I was going to ask him was, what about taking away maternity leave or government programs that help a single mother raise that child? I notice it's usually always the men who don't know what it's like to be pregnant. They don't know how difficult of a decision that is.
Correct.
But yet they want to. That's the fundamental difference between us and them. They want to tell women what to do with their bodies. I say, let women do what they want with their own bodies. It's not my decision. It's not my place to speak on that. And another thing, they don't even understand. Right now, there are hundreds of thousands of kids that are waiting to be adopted. If abortion is illegal across the country, that will be millions of kids that are waiting to be adopted. But they're so ignorant, they don't think. They don't understand that.
Correct. And it is always the men. It's the men who want to, they're like, well, they shouldn't be using it as birth control. They don't. We don't. No one does. It's never been a thing. It is extremely expensive, number one. It is emotionally, you have to make a really tough decision. And it's not an easy decision to make. So Republicans are supposed to be for small government, but I can't think of government being any bigger than taking women having the rights over their own bodies and giving it to 50 governors to decide on what those women can do with their bodies. It's like the woman goes into the doctor's office and the governor is standing between them two, and she's telling them, no, 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 no. That is about as big a government as you can get when it's in your personal life.
I would be totally okay with that guy getting a vasectomy. I think the government should make that guy get a vasectomy.
I've asked men. I said, do you think all boys should have to get a vasectomy when they turn 13 or hit puberty? And then they can have it reversed once they get or grow up and can prove that they can financially and emotionally support and raise a child. And they're like, oh, no. I'm like, why not? Because they don't want the government to have a say over their body.
He didn't talk about any Democrat policy specifically that he didn't like. The only thing he brought about was abortion.
Correct.
The abortion issue. And I would be willing to guarantee you Donald Trump over the course of his life has forced multiple women to have abortions. I don't think there's any doubt.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, but again, a guy like that sounds like he's only capable, if even that, he's not even capable, but bringing up abortion. But notice how he doesn't talk about the economy.
Nope.
He doesn't talk about inflation up 5 months in a row. He doesn't talk about the lack of job growth, especially in private sector. The numbers are abysmal but terrible.
Or they're not even releasing numbers anymore.
Right. They're firing people. He doesn't talk about the fact that the war in Ukraine is still going strong when Trump said it would be over in 24 hours. He doesn't talk about the Middle East. He doesn't talk about how Vladimir Putin has played him like a fiddle, and now it's made China great again. These tariffs have hurt our economy, and they've strengthened China. He doesn't talk about any of those important issues. What he does talk about is how he wants to force women what to do with their bodies. You cannot have a serious conversation. And no, that guy is welcome to call into my radio show anytime. Not as a guest. I open up the phone lines to anybody. But I'm not going to introduce somebody to come on my show for a segment for 20 minutes when the guy has 600 followers on TikTok and nobody knows who he is now. I'm not going to do that.
No. Like that, I mean, no. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Hey, are you afraid to debate me on your show? Yeah, that must be what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. You and you alone. Hey, Dr. Keisha, how are you?
I'm well. Hello. Hi, Brian. Nice to meet you. Sorry, y'all. I was lifting.
Oh, that's okay. This is Dr. Keisha, who's an actual medical doctor. That's why that you had asked about earlier.
So, why is it that you think the Trump administration will not only release the medical records of why he got an MRI? They're saying it's preventative. My understanding is you don't give somebody an MRI just because it's a preventative measure.
No.
And what do you make of the explanation that his hand has been glued and bruised for 2 months because he, quote, shakes a lot of hands?
Well, I mean, that's crazy. Real doctors that actually are authentic, and you can Google them, you can check my NPI number. I first of all, really don't care about his health, but nor am I going to self-diagnose. But the excuse that CVI, which is chronic venous insufficiency, is the reason for the hand is actually not a thing, because it's a dependent extremity, your legs, right? Because you're standing up, there's pressure in those veins, so the leaky valves lead to chronic venous insufficiency in the legs. The arms, though, there is something called senile purpura. As you age, also your vessels, right, your capillaries, actually, that's the reason for the bruising, or if you're on medicine that affects your clotting cascade, can cause bruising in the hand. So there is some other reason for the hands, but that actually probably is not the most, concerning thing. It's just what we see is his hands and them trying to cover it up. That makes sense to me. The slurring, when he slurs, when he talks, he does use slurs as well, but I guess that's another story.
Yeah.
He drags his right leg around everywhere. He says things that make absolutely no sense on a regular, everyday basis. What do you make of his cognitive health? Everybody on the right wants to talk about Joe Biden's cognitive health, but what do you make about Donald Trump's cognitive health when you hear him talk?
I don't. I think that a physician that's actually evaluating him should, and I think that's why that's kept under wraps, right? Because they don't want to. I would be more concerned about his confidence, right, and his emotional lability, and personality disorders. To be honest, I think there should be a standardization for presidents or people in power that they go through, like we go through. If we actually, as a physician, have a mental illness, do you know right now for licensing, we wouldn't be able to practice. We would not be able to get credentialed at certain hospitals if we were being treated for even having clinical depression. But yet you have somebody that supposedly has personality disorder, among other things that is running, this country. So that's what
I wanted to ask you, because a lot of people on the right would talk about, they call him Sleepy Joe, right? Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe in the bunker. We've seen many a times, just in the last few months,
Yep.
Donald Trump literally dozing off and falling asleep with the cameras on him in the middle of cabinet meetings. What do you make of that?
Yeah, he needs to be at home, sleeping.
Exactly. Or in a home.
You need to be more concerned about the people that he's just like, because he's sleeping and not completely there, just giving these positions. It's like choosing the person at the bottom of the class, though there's something to be said about the person at the bottom of the class sometimes, but choosing the person at the bottom of the class to lead all of these departments and cabinets. That's problematic. He's given his power to these fools, and I hope that this, what we call impeachment of RFK Jr., among others, happens with Congresswoman Stevens.
I
By the
hope
way,
so.
our podcast had her on, and so that will be releasing probably at midnight tonight with Congresswoman Stevens and the impeachment. Medical Collective podcast, y'all.
Oh, cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah,
Thanks for
she has
answering.
Yeah, she has a podcast. I'll let her plug it for just a second. But it's her and a team of doctors who give real medical advice and bring stuff up, because the CDC and this administration can't be trusted to give real information. And so the medical collective and her and her colleagues give real good medical sound, talks and advice and stuff on her podcast. So she's a good follow if you want to keep up on medical things that this administration is incapable of providing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll follow you for sure.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Yeah, her and the other doctors are going to be crucial going forward for our health, because this administration is not being forthcoming about anything.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Thanks for answering my questions, and thank you to the host for having me on. It's fun. It's nice to talk to good, smart, reasonable people. They're few and far between these days.
I feel you.
So thanks. I'll definitely join one of your lives again. This is a lot of fun.
I hope you do. You can come back anytime at all. I truly appreciated having you, Brian.
That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I'm going to try to celebrate the holidays with my family tonight, and unfortunately think about the people that we lost in Australia and
Yes.
Providence. It was absolutely horrible.
Well, happy Hanukkah to you and yours.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Doctor. And thank you, host, for having me on. And you guys have a great rest of your
You
Sunday.
too, Brian. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And let's not forget what just happened at Brown University. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Apparently, they just announced the perpetrator. I think somebody said his first name was Benjamin, but I missed the last name. But isn't that where Kamala Harris went?
Was it Brown?
I believe it was Brown University. Let me Google it. I'm almost sure it was. Did Kamala Harris go to... Oh, was it Howard or Brown? I didn't think she went to Howard University.
Oh, yeah, she was Howard.
She was Howard. Okay. For some reason, I kept thinking Brown. I'm like, isn't that where she went? But no, it was, yeah. She went to Howard.
Brown is a good. She went, hi, Leslie.
Erickson. Okay. All right. Yeah, isn't there like a measles outbreak in South Carolina?
I mean, with South Carolina, Nevada, Utah border, and there's quite a few. I know we're over 180 cases.
Yeah. I heard there's a concentration in South Carolina. I read a story recently that said there was like a lot.
Yeah. So what happened was there was already like over 50, right, in the past year. And then this most recent one crept up with over 30. But because, again, measles stays in the area for over several hours, they have to go back and
Yep.
that they have to quarantine. So you have many more. If you had a high level of immunization, you wouldn't have to be doing this.
Correct. Which is why we had almost all but eradicated, or you didn't hear about kids really getting measles anymore. That
Canada lost their elimination status for measles in the past month, and we're going to be second.
Great. Hey Tony, how are you, love?
Great. Hello, Dr. Keisha. Good to see you and hear your voice.
Hey, Tony.
Wasn't that awesome having Brian up here?
That was fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, I was so fangirling.
So check this out. I'm like driving him. I got home or whatever, and I had you. I just was listening to you in the background, right? Because I was doing stuff, and I hear his voice. I'm like, that sounds like Brian Shapiro. What? I'm like, I had to pull my phone out, and I'm like, oh shit, he's in the live. I'm like, oh hell yeah. Yo, none of you maggot you cannot debate that dude. Good luck. You, like that dude, I listen to that guy like all the time.
He's
That guy
good.
is a master at debating, and he's a good dude. And yeah, super cool that you had him up here. Man.
I know.
He's listening. He's listening, girl.
I know. I was like, when he requested up, I'm like, is that the
Right? You're
Brian
like,
Shapiro?
Is that a fake name? Is this guy like, am I getting bugged?
I clicked on his bio and just to be sure, and it said 90K followers. I'm like, it is him. And I'm scrambling to bring him up.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool, man. And he'll be back. I would love to hear him and Val and you three together. Like,
Oh, that'd be great.
all three, him, you. You probably will never get anyone on the panel.
I know, but he was. It was really fun. I really enjoyed having him.
Anyways, I just wanted to come up and say, yo, congratulations on that. That's a big deal. That was cool. You had him for a minute, and he was. It's just funny. I hear him debate these same type of people.
Yep.
On the internet, man, and on his show, because he does, like you said, he does the call-ins. He has, like, he'll interview a certain person, and then portion of the show is just call-ins. And dudes like that do call in, bro, and he just eats them up.
Yep. He
But
does.
they always keep calling back, though. So
I know.
they're listening. They're listening.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm gonna drop down. I just wanted to
Thanks,
show
Tony.
you some flowers. Good to see you, Dr. Keisha, and keep up the good fight, y'all.
Thank you. His podcast, to find him on YouTube, is Pushing the Limits. Pushing the Limits is his show on YouTube. If you ever want to watch him, he's so good. Hello, Chris.
Hello, my love.
How are you?
How are you? Hello, Dr. Keisha. Is she still in here?
Yep.
I can't see.
Yeah, she is.
I have a bad connection. Can you guys hear me okay? Because
Yeah.
I'm out here and okay. I got to tell you that Brian Shapiro, I love that guy. I listen to him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mostly on just when he pops up on TikTok or, you know, he does lives on YouTube, but it's off of his radio show.
Right.
Now, I don't even know where to find the radio show.
It's Pushing the Limits on YouTube.
Okay, Pushing the Limits. All right, I'll definitely look that up. The issue that you asked, going off the Epstein files, okay?
Uh-huh.
Or E-files, I should say. The one thing they can't defend, because they don't have any information, and we know that MAGA is low information.
Yes, indeed.
Is when you ask them, and you know, Diava, when you've been in, oh God, what's his name? Adam's Live.
Yep.
Right? I mean, it's clear. All you have to do is say, why did Todd Blanche
Yep.
go down and speak
To
to
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yep.
And then she got moved to a minimum security facility.
Which she is ineligible to be moved because of her crime, her charge. She's ineligible to be in a low security facility. They had to have a special write-off, a special permission granted for them to even do that. So this was definitely a calculated and very planned out thing. So there is no excuse.
Yeah, and there's two things. You could ask that question, and then you could say, why was there
concerted effort
To
for
release the
Donald Trump.
files. Yep,
And I'm saying it's slow because MAGA's slow and dumb.
that's true.
Why was there? You can't even say concerted because they don't know what concerted means.
A valiant effort or an intentional effort to keep them from coming out. Yes.
Yeah, why would he block the Epstein files from coming out? Block should be.
Yep.
That should help. Why would Donald Trump block the Epstein files from coming out or try to block it? Why would he do that unless, guys,
He was implicated.
you understand
Yep.
that if you're innocent and you could prove your innocence,
That's not the actions of an innocent man. Yep.
This is, I find it ridiculous that we have to explain this because any normal person, it's common sense.
Right.
It's common sense that you don't, if you're innocent, you prove your innocence. Same thing with the dress.
Yep.
You know, with the E. Jean Carroll thing. If you're innocent,
You give your DNA.
you prove your innocence.
And DNA will clear you completely.
Right, exactly. And him being not in the files would prove him innocent. So, MAGA, why would he be trying to block it? It's not a hard question, dude. It's not a hard one. And I say dude to MAGA.
Oh, I know.
It's not a hard issue to figure out.
No.
If you can't connect the dots to this, then that means you're in a cult and your unwavering loyalty to Donald Trump, for lack of a better word, trumps everything.
I think that they can. I think they can see it. They literally don't want to. They can't believe that they would be hoodwinked and they would continue to support such a vile person. So I think that's the cognitive dissonance that makes them do that. They cannot.
How can there be that many people that can? This is what I think. First of all, they're not social media and Fox News, faux news. There's a disconnect in our society.
Oh, for sure.
That we only listen to certain sides. Now, that being said, when you go to MSNBC or CNN or any of that, it really seems to me that they're not really out of the realm of it being true. Fox News is completely false.
It is.
But that's what they go to. And Newsmax and OAN and all that.
Because it confirms their bias. They say the things that they. I don't know. I don't know. I honest to God, I don't know. I don't know how we get them out of it.
Because they won't listen to facts. They won't listen to even the simplest thing. Like when Donald Trump came on and said that my poll numbers are the best they've ever been in history.
Right, and they're not. Right.
We know that's not true. But why do they think it's true?
Because he says it.
That might be the scariest shit I've ever heard.
I know.
Because he says it. MAGA, please, if you're still in here, you didn't need any evidence when it came to Biden at all. You're like, whoops, somebody said it, so it must be true. But with Trump,
You have to have
believe it.
all evidence. You have to like literally have video or whatever. You know what I mean? Like there's no amount of evidence you can give them, but they
Yeah,
believe.
they can't connect the dots.
Right.
Yeah, they can't connect the dots. When you have everything that goes into it, they won't put together the 2011 emails. They won't put together the photos. And yes, okay, the photos that have come out there might have been that one that everybody's like, spreading around was already out there. Okay, great. What about the 95,000 other ones? Are you going to wait for that and then you're going to go, oh, well, no.
Well, I had a guy up here earlier that I'm just gonna mute you because there's an echo, and I'll invite you to unmute when I'm done. He said, why are they only releasing certain things? I'm like, well, these are of children. They can't just release everything. They have to take the time to redact, and some things they can't show ever. And he's like, why not? Why not? I'm like, it's children. I'm like, do you want to actually see it? Because I don't.
Right. Did I fix the echo, by the way?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, it was because you're on Bluetooth for sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was in my truck. So.
That's okay.
But yeah. By the way, Mega, I do have a truck. So, you idiots. Yeah, no. I might have missed what you just said a little bit. Go ahead.
No, I just said the guy I was talking to earlier asked me, he's like, why are they just releasing a little at a time? Or why can't they just release all 95,000 pictures and photos? I'm like, because they're children.
Oh, right.
They can't just release all of that. And he's like, but why can't we see? I'm like, because it's CSAM. It's actually illegal for them to show it to us. And I'm like, do you want to see it? Because I don't.
No, I don't either. And you know what? They said that they are super disturbing.
Right, and they can't release everything.
Forget about Trump. Yeah, I mean, forget it. Look, another thing, MAGA, if Clinton's in there, put him under the jail. If whoever Democratic person is in there, put him under the jail. If Trump's in there, put him under the jail. Are you willing to say that? Are you willing to say that? No, you're not. That means you're in a cult.
Yep. That is true.
Honey, I love you.
All right. Love you, Chris. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day.
All right.
Bye. Okay.
Chris was saying he wishes that, there's some way to get through to them. Unfortunately, when they're as far gone as the majority of people that come on your stage, there's not. But those people in the middle, there is. And it starts with trust. The same way they use propaganda techniques like fire hose of falsehoods.
Yep.
You can use the fire hose of truths.
That's exactly
right. The
right.
same way that they build trust based on hate, we build trust based on facts and care.
Correct. There are some that are savable, but these ones that are just like so far gone, that's why he's like, what do we do? I'm like, there's nothing we can do. They're gone. Like, they're like fucking kooky looky, man. They're absolutely. Real quick, thank you, Michelle, for a $2 challenge before you end your live. Okay. If you guys, they are wanting everyone to send $2 to my Cash App or Venmo to help support my live before the live ends. So if you want to help contribute, Cash App, Venmo right there, Diavatalks. Hey, Rachel, how are you? Thank you, Michelle.
I'm hanging in there, Diava.
Okay. That's good. That's all we can do.
I know. It's been a hard day for me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Is today the first day of Hanukkah for you?
Yeah.
Well, happy Hanukkah to you and your family.
Thank you so much. And I just want to say thank you to everyone for your support and love. And I just want to say thank you, Diava, for being there for me, even when I felt the world crashing on top of me.
Of course.
I love you very much.
I love you back. And we're all here to help keep each other up and keep each other going through this craziness. So you're welcome.
You're welcome too. And hi, Dr. Keisha. I love you also.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So yeah, I just came up to say that, and
okay.
Happy holidays, everybody.
You too, honey. Have a happy Hanukkah tonight. Thank you. You're so cute. Brandon, who'd you vote for?
Okay,
know you first.
Oh, this is how you disconnect. Whoops.
Okay. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie. Annie, thank you for the $2 Venmo for the $2 challenge. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. That was funny. Electric Alshar, thank you for the email. Oh, the Brown University shooter is young.
College age?
I mean, super young. Look at my profile.
Wow.
He is United States Army from Wisconsin, Madison alumni. I wonder what the fuck. He lives with his parents in a $1.4 million mansion. Oh, privileged little white boy. Chris, thank you for the affluenza for sure. Chris, thank you for the $10 Cash App. Love you, girl. Fuck MAGA. Thank you. Of course, it's a white, young, red-pilled incel. Apparently, such a shocker that it's a white guy. I mean, I know we're all just shocked. White men, y'all got to do better. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, nope, I'm on autopilot. Anybody can request out. Fuck, I'm on autopilot, that's for sure. Alfreda, thank you for the $2 challenge. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't think he's in his 30s.
Of course he was white. He was taken alive. Tony, hello? All right, I guess that's a tapping error. Thank you. Anybody else want to come up? Probably taken the Burger King before. He's 24. Yeah, that's the demographic, I'm afraid. Anybody want to come up? If you voted for Trump, if you voted for Kamala Harris, whoever you voted for, you can come up before I end. For tonight. You can ask a question, Hush Puppy. Yeah, come on up. Sure. Oh, Mancha's in here. Hey, Mancha.
Hey, Diava, how are you?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
I'm okay. I just thought I'd come up and say hi to you because usually I don't request stuff because I know you always have a long line of people.
I didn't have anybody waiting, so I was like, anybody want to come talk to me?
So I was like, let me come up and say hi. How you been?
Oh, all right.
And all this bullshit.
Okay.
Good.
Going through a divorce, so that's super fun.
I know. Congratulations.
Thank you, but
Hi, Dr.
it doesn't come without its craziness.
I know. It's of course. It's never easy, even if it's for the best. You know, it's always coming with its. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's okay.
The people that are left, supporting this man. I can't believe that we've gotten to a place in society where we are protecting the most evil of all evil.
Right?
In the name of God, in the name of our religion.
Yes.
They just continue to amaze me with how they twist themselves into a pretzel and defend, I don't know how many more arrows we need pointing towards this man, showing up. I don't need the proof. I don't know, somebody said it the other day, but I don't need
Connecting the dots. We can connect the dots. Like when the email said he was alone in a room with one of the victims for a few hours, and people were like, well, that doesn't prove anything. And I'm like, do you think they were having Bible study?
Listen, to me, and then, I could go back 20 years and the pebbles he's left, the crumbs.
Exactly.
He might as well be Hansel and Gretel. Like, it's all leading to the same place.
Right.
There's people that have been convicted of unaliving other people with way less evidence, like all circumstantial. I mean,
Absolutely.
He's told us things out of his own mouth, and people don't believe it. It's just incredible to me,
It is.
And that guy was saying like how they believe things with no evidence, just words that come out of his mouth,
but don't believe when there is some evidence or the crumb trail.
Right.
Is obvious, but it's crazy.
It's crazy, and listen, again, you provide a service. You make it so we don't have to get on lives and yell at people. Thank you. It's a very valuable service. That's why I'm a subscriber. I subscribe
Thank
to
you.
your service monthly. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, it's just I sit here every day. I listen to you every day, and then I go to Brian, and then I sometimes Matt, and it's just over and over the same ridiculous talking points and defending of the most atrocious behavior. None of this is normal. They lie to us to our faces. This is gaslighting level 1 million.
Yep.
Caroline Lovett lies to us every single day. Christy Noem blatantly lies now to Congress. That's okay now too.
Oh, but they busted her ass so bad though they humiliated the shit out of her where she got up and left.
Screw the Constitution.
Yep.
Fuck the 14th Amendment. Like nothing has any. According to this administration, nothing that is American that we should be holding of value is being valued at all. And yet they still stand behind this whole thing that they're the patriots and we're not.
Yeah,
we
bullshit.
care more about the Constitution and people's rights more than anybody. That's all we're doing is trying to fight for that every single day. And
Yeah, I never want to hear them ever say I'm a constitutional republic or whatever. I'm a constitutionalist. Fuck off. No, you are not.
Yeah, they're getting creative as to how they continue to defend. They pivot, they bring up things from years ago, from the 80s, from the 90s.
But Biden!
Like, I don't give a fuck what happened 20 years ago, bro.
Right? And I don't give a fuck about Joe Biden. I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm just saying nothing that Joe Biden did can be compared. There's no other president in history, in any modern history, in any of our lifetimes that can compare with the things that Donald Trump is doing. So even trying to bring up another president to compare the two, there's nothing comparable. Nothing.
No, I think once we get somebody normal back in there, hopefully, God willing, knock on all the wood.
All of it.
It's going to feel so relieving, like a mental orgasm.
I don't disagree.
Because this psychopathy, this is like a mental abuse being put upon us by the president of the United States, who's supposed to work for all of us and have our best interest at heart. And it's just every day. It's like my coworker, he gets all the news, the breaking news is on his phone. I can't do that. I'll have like a little heart attack. But he'll show me shit, and I'm like, I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm not shocked.
Nope.
I'm not appalled. I mean, they, once you think they go low, they just go one step lower, and
there's no bottom. Yeah, there's no bottom.
They happen to do. It's like incredible. It's a talent. I mean,
it's a terrible talent, but it's a talent.
Yeah, it's a talent for sure. I mean, if you listen, they have these guys still under some kind of trance. This is literally like this is what the zombie apocalypse is, political edition.
And the thing is I think Muncha, that's okay. I was gonna say I think that the part of the problem is that it's like being in a narcissistic abusive relationship with a man.
Yeah.
He's like collectively all of our abusive narcissist husbands.
Absolutely.
And he's doing it to the whole country. Exactly.
I was with this guy for 2 years and a half. I would read something with my own eyes, and he would tell me that that's not what I just read. And it's like, this is what they do. It's all psychological, mental abuse. And on another topic, this other one, CK's wife. What the fuck is happening there?
It's CBS was taken over by Barry Weiss or whatever, and she is.
Oh, no, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just literally asking, what the fuck?
I don't understand it.
There.
I don't understand what this tour is she's on.
No, and you know that she was on Fox and Friends, and they kept like Freudian slipping and saying, "Oh, we just read your book," and no, sorry, Charlie's book, and she's like, when we wrote this, and all this bullshit about her not wanting to read his last words because it'll be the first last, and she's always looking up to the ceiling for some type of fucking answer. Like, she's so fake. I can't.
I mean, and the Oscar goes too.
Yeah, not even. She's horrible at it. Like,
That's true.
Lately, she's had a tear. I don't know
She's always dabbing her eyes, but I've never seen her actually shed a tear.
And then now we're glorifying the wife of a podcaster who all he did was talk shit about the most disgusting things. Like, I just can't believe this is what we've become.
Hi, Bobo. My dog just jumped up behind me and.
Aww. I can't see him.
Hold on. Here.
Let me see Bobo. I have 3. Oh my goodness, he's so cute.
He's an old gray man. This is all gray. It used to be black, but he's all gray now. He's
I
old.
love him.
He's an old
Bobo.
man.
Finally, I get to put the cheese tags mark with the face.
Say hi, Bobo's.
Oh man, yeah. But man, anyway, I just wanted to come up and say hi. I hadn't come up in a while.
Well, thanks for coming up and saying hi. Oh, okay,
Nice
nope.
chatting with you. And you said you did get the
I did.
booklet,
I
right?
surely did.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Whenever you get a chance, girl, I'm here for you.
I know. Thank you so much.
And we can discuss, that certification is actually
Absolutely.
Really good, so.
Thank you.
So we'll be in touch.
All right. Thank you, honey.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
He's a rat terrier. It's like a Jack Russell, like on Prozac. He's just a lot calmer. Hush puppy, where'd you go? All right. Jack Russells could be fucking wild, like super hyper. Tammy, hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. It's the first time I've ever come up, but
Nice to meet you.
I just wanted to. Hi, Dr. Keisha. I follow you too. I just wanted to say, you guys, Val, Jem, Dr. Keisha, all of the people that you bring up, I really appreciate you because I am in Florida as well.
Okay.
I'm in North Florida, and
Okay.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yeah, same.
And we can't even discuss anything at work. And my boss, he'll say, "Oh, are you going to be a Democrat on me today?" I said, "Always."
Always.
Always. So,
It's like you couldn't pay me to vote Republican.
Oh my gosh. That's the thing is, I'm surrounded by it. So everyone around me, everyone that I know, even personally, aside from my family, is MAGA. And if I don't want to have anybody in my life, then I have to we have to agree to disagree and not discuss it.
Well, that's the only way I can have a relationship with my parents. There's just an understanding that we cannot talk about politics. We cannot, or we will never have a relationship. It can't happen.
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because I have people that I really love and respect, and then they say something stupid.
Yep.
And I'm like, what? I just don't understand. I'm like,
I don't either.
Why do you not care about the people around you? I guess I'm just so empathetic that.
Yes, I am too.
What's going on right now terrifies me. I've got a constant, crick in my neck.
Well, because none of this is normal. It's because me and you have normal brains, and people should feel the way we feel. It's more terrifying that the people don't feel this way.
Well, that's the thing. I was like, I don't. Well, it doesn't affect me. That's what they said. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. I'm like, oh, but it will.
Absolutely.
It will. And you can't change them. You can't talk to them.
Nope.
So you just have to bite your tongue and hope and pray maybe they'll see it.
That's all you can do, because honestly, we've talked, we've done, we've shown, there's not much else to do. Like,
I have learned so much from you guys, and I mean, I'm really bad. I'm passionate about it. I really am. I'm probably as much as you guys. I'm yelling at MAGA while you guys are yelling at MAGA while you're on air. I just can't with them. I just, the things that come out of their mouth, it doesn't make any sense.
I agree, and you're just like, where do they get this stuff?
and it makes it just. I'm like, what? I just don't get it, and it frustrates me. And even my kids, their grandparents don't live that far from us, but they are MAGA, and they're adult children now, but
right.
They don't want anything to do with them. And it makes me sad, because that's your grandmother. Your father passed away. That's your grandmother. And they don't care. They're like, no, I can't sit in her house and listen to it.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, you got it. That's your choice. I can't make you, but
it's a shame though. It's a shame though.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a shame, because that's happening in so many families.
Oh, I know.
But
I know.
But it's like, I'm kind of like, I won't, other than my parents, because my parents won't talk about anything, at their house, because they know better. But I can't associate or go and be around MAGA people. I just can't do it. Like I said, I do my parents. My parents are elderly, and they're my next door neighbors. So it's kind of, it's really hard to avoid.
Well, I've been fortunate. I mean, I recently lost my mom, but
I'm sorry.
I was raised that everybody was equal. Women's rights are, everything. That's how I was brought up. I was brought up with, I guess my mom gave so much money to the Democratic Party that we always had a picture of the current Democratic president and his wife on our fridge.
That's hilarious. I love it. No, my whole family is like super evangelical, Republican, MAGA. Always voted Republican.
Yeah, I'm a Gen X. Every time you bring up something Gen X, I start laughing too, because I'm your A. I'm the same age as you.
Okay. Yep.
And you'll bring something up, and I'm like, yeah, I remember that.
I remember that. Yep. All right, I got.
But thank you.
You're welcome.
You bringing me up, and y'all are awesome.
Thank you so much, and thank you for introducing yourself to us, Tammy. Thank you. There was somebody. Oh God, this dog will not leave me alone. Oh, there was somebody in the box now. They're not. Bobo, stop. Stop. Oh my gosh.
He wants attention.
Oh my, I know. I'm like, oh my, but he's like clawing my chest, trying to climb up me, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, what do you want? Nope. I can't stand for them to lick me on the face. That just grosses me out. Or the mouth. Ugh. I know a lot of people don't mind it. I am not one of them.
I have 2 Dobermans, and that's one thing I don't like either. I do like the side of the face and like a nose to nose, and that's it.
Yep. You look anywhere in my no. Gross. No. Oh, here's Hush Puppy. Hey, Hush Puppy.
Hello.
You said,
I just had a personal question about myself. I didn't want to derail your what you guys are talking about.
oh no, I only have 2 more minutes. Go ahead and ask your question.
All right. Monkey. Probably not. Sorry about that. I don't know. It's embarrassing. No, I'd rather not. I'd rather wait.
Okay. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to. Oh, this dog is going to drive me nuts. Stop. You're clawing me. You're hurting me. Get down. You're hurting me. Ow. All right. I'm going to go ahead and it's only a couple minutes before 7. There's nobody else waiting. So thank you guys for all being here. Thank you for the likes, the taps, the cash ups, Venmos, all of those things. But more importantly, just thank you for being here. I couldn't do this every day without you. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we'll do it all over again. Love you guys. Thank you, Dr. Keisha, for coming up with me today for a bit.
Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye. You too. Thank you. Come over here. All right, guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, and we'll do it all over again. See ya.